did it?
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Hey, roasted.
What else works good on YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? This is going to be the best Black Friday stream ever, and I'll tell you why. Because unlike every other Black Friday stream we've ever done, I actually need to buy some stuff for a change.
So are you going to buy it during the stream, or are you going to...
Yeah, that's my plan. I mean, I'll at least get everything in the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to check out and fill in my address details because Jake really doesn't like it when I leak all of my personal information. He actually creates barriers to it. He actively creates barriers to me leaking things.
I'm just going to say it right now. From this point on, I give up.
No, don't give up. Don't give up on me.
It's too late.
Jake, I'm not a lost cause. I'm not a lost cause. You should still care. You should still care, please. Just like you should care about our sponsor for today's stream. Origin PC is sponsoring the stream. For a limited time, you can get up to $430 in value with any Origin PC featuring Intel's 12th gen Alder Lake processors, including free US ground shipping, 2 free bonus items, and digital game codes. Origin PC is also bundling free Corsair peripherals with any of their ready-to-ship systems, so you can learn more at the link down below. Now, I don't actually need an Origin PC computer, though, so I am going to start, well, because I have computers, Jake.
You own computers?
Yes, and I also build my own computers typically.
Really?
So I would, so...
I don't really remember that.
I shared you on a list of some of the stuff I need, but I think we should let the viewers decide because we had kind of a theme for the stream already that we were going to do before I was like, actually, I kind of need to shop for some stuff, and it would be super cool if the stream helped me find the best deals. So this is going to be kind of like opposite day tech tips.
Right.
But we did have a theme for the stream where Jake and I were each going to try and put together like a pretty nice APU build since you can't really... Okay, look, Jake...
Oh, a pretty nice APU build.
Yeah. Graphics card ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ready for when things get sane again. So do you guys want to see that, or should I just get started on my shopping list?
I think it would be
I want you guys to tell me.
I think it would be fun for us to try to cooperatively shop for your house.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm open to what the people want.
I'm gonna create a straw poll. What do the people want? We'll let the people decide what the people want. Okay. APU value, GPU ready. Build.
It's sad, man. It's really sad.
Or Linus's shopping list.
Okay, when was the last time you could just go to a store and buy a graphics card? Like easily. No lines.
Early 2020.
Yeah, like that's a long time.
Yeah, like over 18 months ago.
Wow.
Like absolutely flippin' ridiculous. It pains me. It absolutely pains me. All right, I'm posting this in the chats. All 3 chats. I hit Floatplane first, of course. Floatplane, first-class citizens, everyone else. YouTube, second-class citizens, Twitch. They're not really citizens. They're more like permanent residents,
There's kind of a running gag where I just call Floatplane Twitch chat, so I can't really. I'm just going to abstain.
Okay, almost nobody wants to see the APU value GPU ready build. Okay, so let's start with Linus's shopping list then.
All right.
Is there anything that jumps out to you?
I'm just opening it right now. Should we show them? Are we on our screen?
Yeah. Go ahead and show it.
Okay.
Yeah, all good.
Oh man,
I've actually got quite a bit of stuff that I need because I'm moving. So I there's like a bunch of stuff that I kind of need for the new house because I'm gonna have additional spaces to fill.
But skins? Are you cheating on D-Brand?
No. I mean, actually, I did totally put that in here. I guess they can see my thing. We should totally buy from someone other than D-Brand. I would get a phone call.
You might get a phone call during the stream.
I would guarantee I would get a phone call during the stream if I started shopping for skins somewhere else. So we'll probably just go with D-Brand. But some of my highest priorities are I need a new wallet. But let's start with some of the tech stuff first.
Wallet.
Yeah. So
you never.
My wallet's like.
Oh, stop!
Look at this. No, you can't see anything.
This is why I've given up.
You can't see anything. But
yeah,
it's
here's
like
just the bank I bank with.
It's coming apart. Like it's completely coming apart. So I need a new wallet.
Okay. I just bought a new wallet.
Okay, so maybe I'll pick a different one because one of us would have to change otherwise.
Yeah.
But why don't we start with some tech stuff? So I need some controller chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And
Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what, Chase? I think it would actually be better if I just had the the thing, because if I'm controlling whether we see my screen or not, that would probably just be better. If we want to not leak things, because otherwise I'm going to forget about it.
Are we gonna shop on US sites?
Sure. As long as we just add everything to carts and then I just go back and find it in Canada later, then that would
Gotcha.
be totally fine.
I mean, deals are different in different countries, but we'll just pretend like they're the same.
Yeah, we'll shop in America.
We're used to that.
Thanks, boss. That's great.
I
Love it.
I got a full-size Stream Deck now. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm on main. Yeah, I'll do that. So are we just going to go on Amazon, or are we going to find a company that we would rather support?
Well, I think the purpose of the stream is to find deals, so we should just go with wherever we can find the best deal.
Sure.
Maybe I'll try other sites like Newegg and stuff, and
Sure.
you can try Amazon.
Okay, I'm going to throw Float Plane Chat over to one side here so that I can keep an eye on whether they've got any good ideas for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's a few people commenting that we're sponsored by Ridge Wallet. So, Ridge Wallet, one of the key benefits, and there actually are a lot of people internally that use them. One of the key benefits is that it sort of disincentivizes you from carrying around junk, right? I need to carry junk in my wallet.
I have a lot of junk in mine, too.
Yeah, but I need to carry receipts and things like that because I need to submit my expenses very often because I'm the CEO and stuff. So it's just not really an option for me. I need a more conventional wallet.
So you want to fold? It has to be a fold?
I'm a fold guy. I'm a fold guy. Folding phones, folding wallets. If it folds, I'm into it. You know?
He got there.
You know, I'm all like, sup ladies, can you fold?
What?
You know? Yvonne's a folder, you know? She's
What does that even mean?
folding at home, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's a good cause.
Yeah. I'm into folding computers even. Yeah, folding. Okay.
Oh, here, this is a little bit of a sneak peek. I didn't really mention this. The CMP card, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to fold on it, crashed the entire computer.
Oh my gosh. So it's literally useless.
Yeah.
Other than
Can you switch to me for a second?
yeah, I got you.
I just typed in Xbox controller. Of course, the first thing that comes up on Newegg is not an Xbox controller. It's a PS4 controller. But look at this. This is a total ripoff. What are those characters? Like the legend.
What?
Wireless game controller, gamepad for PS4. It's a sponsored listing on Newegg.
Huh.
Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing.
All right. Okay, so Xbox controller charger.
Oh, you want a charger?
Yeah, I want a charger because I've got lots of Xbox One controllers,
So why
but I want a really good charger for it.
Sir, the first entry here is controllers.
So the first one that comes up for me is the Oivo for $19. Okay, how is that cheap? $19 apparently gets you two 1,300 milliamp hour battery packs. And
that's cheap.
The dock. Yeah, that's super
really
cheap.
I probably wouldn't go with that option.
Yeah, probably not.
Amazon reviews are so not reliable too.
I know, right?
It's just, I usually go, whatever I'm looking for, I'll start with the Amazon reviews. Obviously, if something has 3 stars, I'm probably going to avoid it.
Yeah.
And then if I find a product, I'll usually take that name and then go Reddit.
Yeah.
See what people on Reddit have said. But even Reddit, is...
Even the stupid, the little tags they put on things are so unreliable now. Look at this. How can this be the bestseller and also this be the bestseller?
I have no
How can
idea.
they both be the bestseller? I don't really understand it.
Hey, Chase, can you do me a favor? Yeah. Can you expand OBS and then maybe tilt the monitor towards us a little bit?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be good.
Easier for me to see Linus's screen.
And if you can just double check focus, some people are saying the table's in focus and Jake and I are a little fuzzy. Thanks, Jays. I know you got my back.
The important things to focus on. Okay, so how many skis and snowboards do you need to store? Because I'm seeing that on here.
3 kid skis, 2 adult snowboards.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Really, you both?
We should do the tech stuff first, though, just because
fine.
the people probably care more
I'm
about.
just curious because I need the same thing. So.
Got it.
Okay, 3 cases. You mean computer cases?
Yeah. So here's my plan for how we're doing a LAN center in the basement of the new place. So I was kind of thinking, okay, do you remember how I did those builds with my kids when they were 2?
Yeah.
And you remember how we totally immediately disassembled those systems and put the parts back in inventory because
well, no,
my kids were 2?
We've done that so many times. It's all a blur.
Yeah. So my kids do not actually have their own gaming machines yet. But when we move into the new place, the plan is to put like a LAN center in the basement, and I see no reason why my kids couldn't personalize their machines.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if we just get the cases for them, put them under the tree, and then I tell the kids on, Christmas morning, like, hey, you get to pick everything about it now. So you can pick a color scheme and, basically just color scheme.
Right.
Yeah, you can tell me.
Just a color scheme.
Pick a theme for your machine, and then, Daddy will go and...
Did they not watch our videos ever?
They've watched them.
Are they going to see this?
No, they're not going to see this. Yeah, no.
I'm just making sure.
So no. I wouldn't talk about my kids' Christmas presents if I thought there was any chance that they would watch this. No, there isn't. So,
do you want them to be the same?
Not necessarily, because my middle child, we actually kept that pink case from Case Labs because Case Labs went under. Aren't
cool
they
case.
back now?
I think so.
And it was super cool. They did an amazing job. The colors outstanding. The paint quality is outstanding. So I did hold on to that one, but I am not married to using it. So if we decide we want to go small form factor or something like that, then we could get all matching something different. So
really, I'm trying to find 2.
Really, 2, but maybe 3s. Because if they were all matching except color schemes, that would be kind of cool.
Okay, older.
So really,
Wait, you want them to be matching?
Or not?
So they're all going to be pink?
No, matching chassis.
Okay.
Yeah, but then they could all... So if one of them wanted... Because, they all have, like, matching bedspreads.
Okay.
In terms of that they're all the same quality and material. But then my wife used, obviously, like, different prints on all the different, duvet covers that she sewed for them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have I ever mentioned that my wife's, like, a super mom? Like, she made them all their own, like, custom pillowcases and duvet covers and they're double-sided. So if they're in a mood for, like, kittens, then they can have the kitten side. And if they're more in the mood for Pokemon,
fantastic.
They can have the Pokemon side.
Oh, can she make me a kitten pillowcase cover? Because that sounds amazing.
It was extremely time-consuming. See, you would think, right? Well, whatever. It's just 2 rectangles, you sew them together. But actually, particularly for the duvet covers, when you're working with something so large, it's really
she made
difficult.
Custom duvet covers.
She made full custom duvet covers. And the real nightmare when you get into the duvet covers is that none of the fabric bolts are wide enough. So you have to sew together and try and get the pattern to match. For this enormous thing.
Oh, no.
Considering it was her first time, she did an outstanding job. Like I said,
I'm not really surprised.
Super mom.
She usually does things to, a proper degree.
So here's the thing. My wife can be a very difficult lady to work for.
Her husband can be a very difficult man to work for.
But the thing about her is the standard she holds you to is only the same standard that she would hold herself to. She just holds herself to a standard that is just not reasonable sometimes. Okay, I need to pick an Xbox controller charging station here. And I have a bit of a problem, Jake, because what I realized is that some of my Xbox controllers are the newer Type-C one.
Oh.
And some of them are the older
Does
Micro
it
B.
matter? Usually for Xbox controllers, it's a replacement battery pack, and then there's contacts on the battery. Usually.
Oh, okay.
But I also think there is different types
Looks like
of
you're right.
batteries, though.
Standard and Elite compatible. Okay, I have an Elite.
But is it the new standard? Because there's like an older
my
version, I
gosh.
think, too.
I don't know. You know what? I think I can just deal with that later. You know what? This one's only 1,000 milliamp hour, but the other one, this one's $16. How can you do a charging dock and 2 batteries for $16?
Because they're garbage.
Okay, well,
They're probably garbage.
Help me out then. Is there a not garbage one?
I don't know what the one is that we bought for the lounge, but that one's pretty good, I think.
Why is it so hard to shop for something that's not trash? I need some recommendations, y'all.
That's kind of the Amazon thing.
This is great. Rav007. It was extremely time consuming is a super nice way of saying, no, my wife cannot make you a pillowcase. Find your own seamstress wife.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. Hilarious. Okay.
You know, okay, so the base color of the case, I'm thinking we just get white and then you could paint it.
Sure.
Do you think painting it would be a fun part of the video?
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
this is going to be a video, obviously. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so I just got a tech tip from one of our viewers. Gingier over on Floatplane Chat says you should just throw the link into this site called the Review Index. Okay, so we just throw it into the Review Index, and apparently it will just automatically tell us how legit these reviews are.
On what basis?
I have no idea. Review analysis, 803 recent verified. Okay. Wait, this doesn't... I charge one controller on it and it does fine. I really feel like I need the additional information from this review. What about when you charge two controllers?
Then it doesn't work. Then, it's game over.
I really wish that I could use one. I really wish I could find one that will just plug into the port and just charge my nickel metal hydride rechargeable AA's. Do they have one like that? Has anyone seen one like that?
I don't think so. I don't think the controller has charge controlling capabilities.
Well, it wouldn't need it if it just plugged in. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the controller doesn't have the electronics for that.
Well, what does that plug do then? That's just to connect via a wire then, I guess. I just honestly never really thought about it.
I think if you get the OEM recharge pack, like the Xbox or their official one, then I think it will charge through that. I don't think you can put rechargeable batteries and then do that.
Got it. Okay, so they have a 22 milliamp hour one for $30 from this same brand. I'm just going to go ahead and...
I can't see your screen.
Okay, but this one gets a 4.2 out of 10.
I think that's what we have, actually. The Fossman one?
Fossmon. Does it have the two things on the front here? And what's interesting is, are those just AA's in a thing? Because that sounds like kind of what I was asking for then. And 2200 milliamp hours, that's about what you would expect out of a decent AA.
Out of two AA's?
Oh, yeah, not two AA's. Unless they're two crappy ones.
Okay, realistically, with these why don't you just buy the OEM one?
Oh, I mean, I guess that's an option.
Is it on sale?
It's so funny. I have never owned an Xbox. So there are certain
controllers.
So there are certain things that I just have these shocking blind spots for. Like I remember someone showing me the breakaway cable on an Xbox controller at some point, not embarrassingly not that long ago. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't know the Xbox had like a proprietary USB, front connector for its controllers. And they're like, what are you talking about? It's just a breakaway. I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. That's a cool idea. And they're like, yeah, a cool idea from 12 years ago.
Okay. There's so many off-market, off-brand, no-name, whatever battery packs. I'm just trying to find the real Microsoft one on anything other than Microsoft's website, and it's coming up dry.
You know what? Everyone just says get a stand. Just get a stand for the controllers and just keep using your AA rechargeables. I'm into that.
Yeah.
I could be
we could
convinced.
3D print a stand.
Oh, that's true. I could do that. Dang it, Jake. This has not been a very successful shopping stream so far.
I think I found a good case.
Okay. All right. Show
me.
me.
Okay, so I have the 5000X, which is the way bigger, more stupid version of this. But for 4000X for $115,
yeah,
not a bad deal. There's no deal on this on Amazon, at least as far as I could tell. So that's $115 US. It comes with the RGB lighting already, which is nice. Is that a LTT store water bottle?
You better believe it.
We get the throat swallow noise. You're like,
sorry, I was really thirsty. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I could be sold on that.
I think
that's really big though. Do we want to go really big in the LAN area downstairs?
The 4000 is smaller. It's 450 by 450 millimeters, roughly.
Do you remember what the machine that I built for my middle child looked like?
It's very small.
Yeah, it was pretty...
But it's wide. Because your problem in the LAN center is going to be desk space. So wide is worse than
Oh, I guess that's true.
So this is roughly 17.5 inches by 17.5 inches.
Right. Now, Case Labs, they were kind of resurrected recently, weren't they? Do they have a site again?
I
or
thought
like
maybe I looked up Case Labs. Their Twitter hasn't been active since like 2019, and they don't seem to have a website. So I don't know.
Oh, so maybe this is not so much a thing anymore. Never mind. Okay, for some reason I thought they had come back. I guess I was mistaken about that. Oh, what a bummer.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Some of our coolest builds, Case Labs cases.
I know, right? Okay. All right. Well, we could go with sure. Why don't we throw those Corsairs in the cart? Let's throw those in and see what else happens. Oh, what are these?
Yeah, what are these, Nick? Fancy
They're water bottles.
bottles. Oh, it's pink.
These are just the current
V2s?
ones, right?
All right. Yeah,
Oh,
so
Jake
I
just wanted
stole this
one.
off
Okay.
Nick's shelf because I didn't have mine with me,
Oh, okay.
and it's not a V2. So
Oh, speaking of which, I know we haven't actually managed to shop for anything else yet, but we have an LTT store promo going on for Black Friday right now. So if you buy any of our meme products, so either of the meme face desk pads or meme face pillows, then you get $20 off your orders, which is essentially like getting that item pretty much for free. So we've got on an order of $30 or more. So you can get the mouse pad or sequin pillows, and yeah, go check it out, lttstore.com. By the way, the material in this jacket is amazing. I'm not supposed to be wearing this jacket on camera yet, though.
I think it's nice too.
It's a discount code BFCM.
Yeah. The discount code is BFCM for big fat.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Oh, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Sorry, I made a little mistake there.
Big format gaming display, right?
Not quite.
Okay, I did not imagine this. Gamers Nexus reported in October that Case Labs was resurrected. So there's a new owner.
So not necessarily resurrected yet.
Got it. That's probably why it's taking a little while. So they want to bring the original lineup back into production.
Wow, really?
Which will take a
Who
minute.
bought them?
Like
Lee and Lee or something?
Emil Ritterstedt.
Cool.
So
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea either, but yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so what's one of our next items then? So we should go ahead and we're gonna 3D print controller stands. We give up on that. Is that correct?
I'm putting that in here. Controller.
I mean, some of
chargers.
these are pretty cool though. Like this one looks pretty cool. It's like a little.
They're all
a little tree.
super jank.
Ugh, I believe you.
Yeah. I bought a couple personally, and I bought a couple for the LAN center the first time and the second time we built it. They kind of suck.
Yeah.
The only ones that are okay, for whatever reason, they're
fair.
kind of crappy feeling, but they work really well, is the Switch controller.
You know what?
chargers.
This Brainwaves wall mount one looks pretty good.
I know.
I
they
guess
work great.
we could just 3D print this though, hey?
Yeah, there's a billion things on Thingiverse.
Yeah, for $16, I think that even looks 3D printed. Can you look at this? Does that not look 3D printed to you?
That photo is definitely of a 3D printed one. No doubt
That's
in my mind.
hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna put 3D
Oh my
print.
god. Okay,
plus-
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the answer to that.
The only thing that's nice about the Microsoft official battery packs
Yeah.
is that your kids can't steal those rechargeable batteries because they're only for that controller.
They don't. My
They
kids
don't?
are really good about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you have a lot, I guess? Maybe that's okay.
I have a ton of rechargeable
Gotcha.
batteries. And you might have seen in the list, I'm going to get some more rechargeable batteries. But you know that 24-cell charger we have at the office?
Yeah.
I bought one for myself.
Nice.
So I'm good. Now, something I wanted to know, I have to confess, I have never tried an Elite 2 controller. Is it that much better? Is there anyone out there who has tried both of them who could tell me that the Elite 2 is definitely worth the upgrade? Chase, is it worth the upgrade? I have an Elite 1.
Oh, I don't know. I only have the Elite 2.
Oh, you put up your hand. I thought you were, for crying out loud. Okay, so my only issue with the Elite 1 is that when you're playing like a 2D platformer, like
Do you
Towerfall
use a
or
controller
something.
when you're on your computer and you're playing like a platform?
If I'm playing Towerfall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bought a couple Xbox controllers and they've just been sitting.
Yeah.
You know what I did use them for? they've made like NVIDIA Game Stream, like the local one, quite a bit better over the years. So I've been playing the Lego games, like Lego Jurassic World or whatever, through my computer onto the Shield with the controllers, and that's actually been a pretty great experience.
Yeah. So okay. Anyone out there, Elite 2, apparently the Elite 2 is on sale in the Microsoft Store. So my one issue with the Elite 1 is that the joysticks are super heavy. So what can happen is if you roll off the joystick when it's in one direction, it can snap back a little bit too hard and make it so that your character doesn't like move the other way, but could be facing the other way.
Right.
So in a game like Towerfall, it's caused problems for me because I'll land on a platform and go to shoot, and I am now facing the other direction because I rolled off my joystick.
What about if you got like little scuff things for your...
Oh no! Apparently the Elite 2 has a built-in battery.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
If we
I
have
wanna
charging stands,
save
though, we
you.
can have cables pre-wired.
Yeah, but it'll degrade.
It's probably a pretty good
The
battery.
Elite 2 has the built-in battery pack, and you put the controller on it, and you can keep it in the carrying case. And I haven't experienced that issue with the joystick on the Elite 2, but
Can you take the battery pack out?
as far as I can tell, no. Maybe I just haven't tried. I think it's stuck in there.
How long are you going to keep this thing for?
Forever.
What if there's an Elite Series 2?
I mean, we've got 360 controllers that we still use
but
very
360
regularly.
controllers are really good.
I know
and they're
so
built
good.
like tanks.
I know.
Xbox One controllers are not built as nicely.
One of mine is drifting now. One of
Oh,
my 360
no.
controllers. I know.
Do
I'm
they still make them? No, I don't think so.
so disappointed.
There's definitely like a bajillion in the wild. You could probably get another one.
Yeah, I should get my hands on
So at least
some more because
in-
they're like kind of the best. Man, the contours. When I first saw the Xbox One controllers, I was like, yeah, these are good. And then I was like using them regularly for a long time. And then for whatever reason, I dug the 360. We had a whole bunch of people over. We were playing Takeling's house party. That's why. And you can't connect more than 4 of a single type of Xbox
Right.
controller to a Microsoft Windows system. Even if you have 2 separate wireless dongles, you can only connect 4 controllers of the Xbox One or Xbox Series type.
Right.
But you can have 8 controllers if you do 360 controllers and Xbox One controllers. And Takeling's House Party, super cool game. Have you tried it?
No.
Okay, it's a VR game where the VR player is the homeowner. So your
Okay.
name is, you're Hal. You're Hal the homeowner. And you basically have to, there's these takelings in your house.
What are takelings?
They're little pests.
That
They're
take things.
about this big, and they steal things or they like mess with your stuff, and you have to kill them.
This sounds like what's that game? The Goose Game?
I don't think I've tried
Duck
Goose
game?
Game.
Untitled.
Untitled Goose Game.
You
Okay.
just mess with the farmer, so it sounds kind of
Sure.
similar.
Yeah, similar concept. So everyone's on the couch with their controllers,
Right.
playing the takelings, running around in the kitchen, and Hal's trying to like grab them and like put them in the toaster and like stab them with the
What do they
fork and
look like?
put them down the in-sink garbage disposal.
Oh, jeez.
They look kind of like the gang beasts.
Okay,
They look
so
kind of like little
when
like.
you start, are you just like you have one life? Each of them has one life.
No, each of them starts with like 3 or something
Okay,
like that.
yeah.
And they can gain more and they can like grab bubble gum and like impede Hal's vision. Unfortunately, it was like an early access game and there's not a lot of content in it and they just never added anything. But it's
Oh,
still fun. So anyway, the point is I dug up my 360 controllers and I put them back in my hand and I was like, it's like putting on an old glove, you know?
just fits right.
It just
There's just
feels
enough
good.
like finger grease from the years that it just kind of slides into your hand, right?
It just feels good. Chase, do you mind messaging Nick with some of the people's comments on the coupon code? Are you monitoring the chat? Like, do I have to tell you that, or will you know that already?
So the best deal I found on the Series 2, at least in Canada, is at Costco.
Costco.
Seems to be $20 cheaper than everywhere else. It doesn't look like it's on sale at the Microsoft Store. Maybe in the States,
Yeah, it's probably in the States.
which doesn't really help us.
So, well, that helps me. I mean, if you want to throw that Costco link in there, maybe I'll treat myself to an Elite
yes,
too.
yeah, I definitely will. It's only $200. That's not so bad.
But and the general opinion is that the controller is really good, but there are quality control issues with the Elite 2.
Warranty.
Okay, this is interesting. I would not recommend doing replacements on the Elite Controller 2 battery because some people had issue with shoulder buttons double clicking and weird stuff like that. I would basically never open mine. come on. I'm not going to buy anything today,
Could
Jake.
you get it with like an extended warranty or something?
No, because like you asked,
You want to have it for?
are
10
you
years.
going to use this forever? The answer is yes. Right? Like I use like janky drivers on like my weird third-party 360 wireless dongles so that I can keep using those freaking controllers. I do not believe in a good quality controller should never end up in the garbage. That is my personal philosophy because it should always get drivers for PC eventually.
Yeah, that's annoying that they don't have batteries. Like what? Why can't you swap them?
I don't know.
Okay, did you ever have a friend when you were a kid that was the aggro gamer? I imagine most of you either know
The
somebody.
aggro
If you
gamer?
don't know that, like if you don't know anyone, you're probably that person, unfortunately. Did you have a friend like that?
The aggro gamer.
Like the kid that would actually throw the controller when he got
Oh, I had a cousin like that.
mad? Okay, so you knew somebody.
I went to visit my grandparents and he was staying over there and he asked if I wanted to play Mario and I was like, I flipped over his Super Nintendo controller and the entire back was just like covered in electrical tape so that the exposed PCB wouldn't be exposed.
But-
and I was like, what happened to this? And he was like, oh, I get mad and I throw it. And I'm like, why would you do that? Like to me, I was always pretty good with my stuff. I was like, why would you do that? Now it's like this. Don't you see the connection here? Do you understand? Are you familiar with the concept of cause and effect?
Like throw it at the couch, maybe.
Because they were both broken. And I was like, so you didn't learn the first time?
Yeah.
You know?
So, anyways, the reason I brought this up is I had a friend. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know. Maybe he'll watch this.
Yeah.
Who was a very aggro gamer in like elementary school.
Yeah.
I think he kind of grew out of it, whatever. But we had Xbox 360 controllers. We would play lots of Call of Duty, like the original Modern Warfare and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And he would probably throw it at this rear projection kind of TV
At the TV.
like a couple times. Every time we hung out. Like he would get really mad. But he had the same like 4 Xbox 360 controllers and they were all totally functional. I think maybe one of them had a broken joystick, but the rest of them worked totally fine. And I bet you he probably still has them.
What is even wrong with, like, I can't.
It's just because he kind of sucked at COD and I was better than him at COD. Mind you, I'm not that great
Ouch.
at COD, but he was
Ouch.
not good at all.
Dang.
I'm not good, like,
Freaking
for
roasted.
sure, but yeah. This,
All right. Okay, I guess I'm going on eBay. All right, I guess I'm heading to eBay and we're going to get some 360 controllers.
just get little, like, upgrades for them. You could get, like, little scuff sticks or something like that if you want them to be better. Do you use the back buttons?
Oh man, no, I don't. I never use the back buttons. So for me, the only reason that I really like the Elite controller is it just like feels really nice.
Oh.
I love the grips.
Here's another part to that story.
Oh no.
This is the same kid that you might interact with in Call of Duty back in the day before like anti-cheat and stuff was better.
Yeah.
That had a rapid fire controller.
Of course. Of course.
No surprises there.
Okay. Okay. Someone asks if I'd consider the 8-bit DOE SN30. I'm actually not familiar with that particular controller, so why don't we go have a look?
Oh, is it it might be a platformer controller.
We can go have a look at it together.
I used that on my SNES. Or one of them, like the wireless ones for my SNES.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it because it increased the like input lag. But
Yeah, I already have a USB to SNES controller adapter, and that's another controller that is an absolute flippin' tank. So I have 2 SNES controllers, which is all you need to play
Yeah.
SNES games. And I've got a wired adapter that adds even more length to the already generous cable lengths on them. So I just don't really need it. I'd rather just have them be wired, to be perfectly honest with you.
right.
That does look pretty sick, though.
I got cable extensions. That was what I needed. My SNES controllers were not long enough.
Got it.
I got like some extensions on Amazon. Solved my problem.
Okay, so, all right. I guess I'm not buying any controllers. Okay, one of the themes of Black Friday so far this year has been that Nintendo has actually discounted stuff for a change.
Really?
Yes. So you know what? I missed one of the deals that I actually wanted. It was in my cart and is now apparently not available, but they had oh man, this was a really frustrating miscommunication. When we did that LTT video reviewing the Mario Kart home circuit things,
Yeah.
we bought 3 of them
Right.
Because we only got one from Nintendo, and we were like, hello, Nintendo. That's like not a very compelling
I don't want to play by
experience.
myself.
Yeah. Are you serious right now? So
Oh.
we went out and we bought 3 more so that we could do a whole thing, like a 4-player race. Okay. So somehow our wires got crossed. And even though I had wanted to keep some of them and take them home for my kids to play with, logistics like flipped them all. Not only the 3 that we bought, but even the one Nintendo sent us, which technically you're not supposed to do. It was an accident. So I had wanted to buy them back. And they were on sale for like $30 off. And they're sold out.
Oh, that's kind of one of the worst things. Somebody sent me a deal earlier today. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. And then I looked at it when I was like just about to drive home from the Volvo shoot earlier.
Yeah.
And it was sold out.
And it's gone. Apparently, the Source has them on sale still, so I'll have to go check that because I was really frustrated. And what's really annoying is that, as far as I can tell, Nintendo's deals are all limited quantity because they're all on the physical games.
Right.
So I want to grab a copy of Breath of the Wild. Believe it or not, I still don't own a copy of Breath of the Wild.
I haven't played it yet.
I've played like 70, 80 hours of that game. It's amazing, but don't play it until you're ready to
I don't own a Switch.
Oh, you can borrow mine. I have 2 now because I bought the OLED.
Yeah, my girlfriend has a Switch, so that's
Okay.
fine. I can just do that. That's not a big deal. But yeah, it's hard to like. I don't want to spend $80 on a
80
game
Canadian dollars.
that I
So it's like $25 off.
okay.
But only the physical copy because that limits the quantity. So I had really wanted to just buy it on the Nintendo eShop, but it's still full freaking price. That's so annoyed.
yeah, why?
Oh my goodness. Also, the Source's site is completely broken. I am taken back to my NCIX days right now. Like I can click buttons here in the filters, but it's still sitting here. I'm trying to click the search and I can't even enter text in this field right now.
Oh no. Oh hey.
Okay.
Oh yeah, physical copy at Best Buy is $55 Canadian. That's not bad.
Okay, maybe I'll just go to Best Buy.
Yeah, till the 27th, till tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that because
It's a good game.
my
right?
kids will want to. Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
I'm not actually desperate to like get back into it. I was gonna probably play a little bit more before the launch of the new one. But if you want to borrow my copy, I'm gonna buy one.
All right.
You're more than welcome to borrow
Okay,
it for
sure,
a bit.
Sure.
I just need to get it back because I think what happened to the LTT one, which is the one that I played through on, is that Taryn took it. That's my theory because I
No
know he played
surprises.
through on it.
Yeah, it's probably still at his house.
Yeah, so from Best Buy, digital is $80 and physical is $54.
I love encouraging people to buy plastic that does nothing.
Right?
The thing with buying physical copies nowadays is usually they're not really anything. You just half the time you get a game code in the box.
I know.
And I'm like, why are you doing this?
So frustrating.
Or you get like a whatever one disc, like if it's on a console, and then it's like you have to download 40 gigs of stuff.
Exactly.
Like this is nothing.
Exactly.
It's so irritating. I'm just buying this. You're just manufacturing plastic for the sake of having a game box. And, like,
Okay.
if you like that, sure, but yeah.
So we're getting some suggestions for Mario Party Superstars, but here's my problem. I feel like I shouldn't have to give Nintendo any more money for a Mario Party game until they fix the Mario Party game that I own. I bought Super Mario Party for the Switch,
Okay.
and I have one problem with this game. There is no way, the game has no actual way for you to tell it, look, I know what I'm doing. Stop making me sit through unskippable instructions. For like the board game one.
Yeah.
So you play like a 10-turn game and it takes an hour because it makes you sit through like the basic how to play the game every single time. It even prompts you. It prompts you right at the beginning when you start the round. Have you played before? Do you need me to go over the rules?
And
you say no. And it tells you everything anyway.
Have you checked? Is it the same regardless of what you pick?
I actually don't know that. It might tell you even more. But to me, that's something that should have been patched immediately. They have just refused to patch it because making a cutscene skippable is so basic. It's so basic. So they have decided not to patch it. They have released a new Mario Party for the same platform only a few short years later. I am not going to do it. No.
Just quick interjection. I got some more info on the Black Friday Cyber Monday code.
Yes.
So apparently it's $20 off the selfie mouse pad, the sad Linus desk pad, or the meme face sequin pillow, but the minimum price has to be $30 in the cart.
In
For
the cart.
order.
Yeah.
Got it. So you got to buy something
Yep.
else.
And bad news, they do the same thing in the new Mario Party. So
They do the same thing?
it's a little bit better. Games do go a little bit faster as in the traditional games, but it's still like just constant.
Why?
I don't know.
It's just baffling. It's baffling. If anyone at Nintendo is watching, please get this escalated because it turns your game into.
I'm very important.
No, it's not that it's not that it's me. It's that everyone playing your game needs to be able to skip the stupid cutscene.
He's the type of guy that like calls your ISP and says, "Can I have the loyalty department?"
No. Jake, I'm not being unreasonable here.
I'm just busting
This is
your
a
balls.
serious quality of life improvement that they could make for the game that would help all of their customers. It's so annoying. So annoying. Okay.
Okay, I noticed you have a Jackery on the list.
Yes.
Do you know what size you want? Because there's like 10 different sizes.
Well, I was going to look.
See what the there's a deal on Amazon right now.
Hold on, I wasn't actually done still giving Nintendo my money, even though
okay.
they infuriate me anyway.
Right.
So I think Ring Adventure is also on sale.
You showing them your screen?
Yeah, I should share my screen. Ring Adventure's on sale, so I was gonna grab one of those.
Why don't you pop out the chat and then make your whatever window bigger?
I could do that. Sure. I do have that power. There we go. Woo!
You're welcome, everyone.
Okay, there we go. All right, nice price.
Ring Adventure. Does that come with an actual ring that you put the controller in?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's like kind of a spiritual successor to like a Wii Fit. So you
I miss Wii games.
do stuff.
I was so good at Wii bowling.
Yeah, we still have a Wii. We still have our Wii U hooked up.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I have a Wii.
Yeah.
It's not running.
Do you want to
regular
compare our
Wii-
Wiis?
It's not running regular software, but yes.
Oh man, sorry. All right. Black Spectre says, I'm with Linus. I don't spend a single penny on Nintendo because of their arrogance, and I really want to play some of their games. Whoa, hold on a second. Dr. Solid Devil says Ring Fit, so boring. Okay, one moment, please, though. This is not for me. This is for my children. So with that in mind, now that we know it's a different audience, I mean, it's got 4.8 stars out of 5 on bestbuy.ca. That seems like apparently has unskippable instructions too. Yeah, but the difference is that I don't expect to play Ring Fit Adventure over and over and over and over again. With Mario Party, you could sit down and play, 3 matches in a row with someone on a plane, say for example, and have to sit through the same bloody instructions each time.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Half of the gameplay is just entirely unnecessary animations.
Do you want to get a solar panel with your Jackery?
I do. So this is for my parents over on the island.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you would probably want the beefy one then.
So I want something beefy enough. Basically, the only thing they're going to use it for is my dad's got sleep apnea.
Okay.
And so he has a machine.
Right.
So as long as it runs his sleep apnea machine through the night,
Do you know
That's
what the power draw is?
literally the only thing they care about at night. So I asked my mother for the power draw, and unfortunately, she did
I'm
not
just gonna
know
Google and see
how to
sleep
get that for
apnea
me.
Machine power.
So,
Average power draw. It can't be that much.
oh my gosh.
30 to 60 watts apparently.
Ring Fit Adventure has unskippable health checks.
Oh boy.
What is a health check?
So the best Jackery. Are you really want to? Are you gonna go on a tangent again?
No. You know what? I'm gonna throw it in the cart. I
Can
can
you
always not
Can
check
you
out.
switch to my screen?
Yeah. Did I just add 2 copies of it to the cart though? Because that would be extremely unfortunate. I do not need 2 Ring Fit Adventures. Yeah, one will be fine, just fine. Yeah, you're up.
So Jackery has a bunch of different deals right now. Like
Yeah.
they basically have a discount tier for every single product, and I just cross-referenced some of them on Amazon. It seems to be about the same pricing.
Okay.
With Amazon's current deal, and I think only the 500 is really discounted on Amazon. But you want the big one,
Okay.
and you want solar, and that's the way you get the most money off.
Okay.
So
How much
it's
am I
usually
spending?
2,700.
2,700.
Now 2,300.
$2,300. Okay,
And it comes with 4 solar panels.
that's a little over my family's Secret Santa gift limit, but
Okay.
I've pulled that move before. It should be fine.
You could go one tier down. That's the 1,000 watt hour with 2 solar panels for $1,270.
Do you think 1,000 watt hours should get a sleep apnea machine?
I'm trying to
through the
figure that
night?
out. So it's 30 to 60 watts for most CPAP machines.
Okay,
So
so let's say 60 watts. So that should 1,000 watt hours should do that for like
1,000 watts for
10
an
to
hour.
15 hours or something like that. So we don't even need 1,000 watt hours.
You could do less. Well, maybe having
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do 1,000 watt hours. That
The
way, if he
next
wants to
step down
charge
is
his phone,
500. So
if they want to like charge their phone overnight as well, then that would be pretty good.
so with 2 solar panels, 1,000 watt hour one, 1,270.
Okay, yeah, it should be fine. The thing about my family is they just have absolutely no context for how much technology costs anyway. So I could just be like, yeah, it was $200. And they'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Wow, this is really neat.
Can we do Secret Santa? I'm in. I'll join the family, you know.
Jake, our Secret Santa is the LMG Christmas party.
Yeah, all right.
And you don't have to get me anything at all. So
it's straight
you
up.
already get a better deal than them.
Yeah, okay. I could get you some like really nice soap. You know?
Some really nice soap.
I'm
Thanks.
not trying to say
Thanks.
anything in particular.
I mean, bubble bath. I'd be more into the bubble bath
Right?
than the soap.
Bubble bath, yeah.
But what's someone was hating a little while ago because in the Channel Superfun video where they hid in my house, they were like, what kind of grown ass man takes a bath in the middle of the day?
This kind.
And I'm like, a grown ass man who was just at like a workout session and wants to soak his muscles.
His muscles.
Yeah, that's right. There is nothing shameful, okay, about soaking your muscles and, helping with recovery,
There's
man.
a hot tub where I live. I just go in the
Yeah,
hot
see,
tub.
hot tub, exactly.
Oh,
It's
they
like,
have it. There's a steam room too.
Imagine being the kind of person who sees the world so narrowly that a hot tub is cool and a bath with hot water in it is
Also,
like not
yeah,
cool.
a private bath.
Well, mine is supposed to be private.
Yeah, well, you have kids, so.
Except that I have people living in my house and I don't know they're there.
Oh, yeah, that too. I forgot about that. Well, that's basically like kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my work kids. All right. What are
Got
we?
a few of those.
What are we moving on to here? So we found the Jackery.
Yep.
So we're good to go on that. Okay, I need to get some AA batteries, some rechargeable AAAs.
Do you want to buy some fancy ones?
I want high capacity ones. I want to stop having to charge them so often because it's
So,
really annoying.
What we did with the way back when G305 video
Yeah.
upgrading, they have lithium AA cells.
Oh, okay. So the problem with lithiums, though, is that a lot of the time, the reason I end up going back and having to change them is because I let them sit for a long time. So nickel metal hydride is probably my best bet.
You could probably just leave them on the charger though.
With lithiums,
Well,
that's
maybe
not best.
Maybe not great.
That's not the best. Because the vast majority of the battery consumption in my house is game controllers because I use almost exclusively Xbox controllers because I like being able to put fresh batteries in them like immediately rather than putting them on a charger. Actually, the Switch controllers drive me nuts because they sit and drain because they're lithium.
Right.
So if I don't use it for a couple of months and I go to use it, every single one of them is completely dead, which just sucks. And they charge pretty quick, but because I don't have a USB charging hub next to my TV,
Right.
I'll have one of them plugged into the front of the dock, and I'll have one of them plugged into a spare port on my PC, and it trickle charges when you plug it in there.
All right. Okay, so maybe get the fancy enelopes.
Yeah, do I spring for the brand name? I've been buying the Amazon Basics ones for a while, and honestly, they're just they're not that great.
Yeah, I didn't think
So yeah, there's what's the difference in capacity between Eneloops and Eneloop Pros? Let's have a look
probably
here.
like 250.
That's it, hey? This just
Well-
says high capacity. It doesn't actually say 2550 milliamp hour.
The lithiums are like almost 2,800.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Okay, but like off-brand ones, you really can't believe. The regular envelopes are 2,000.
Yeah, I mean the off-brand ones, they don't even claim to hit 2550.
I mean, this off-brand one says 2,800, but I don't believe that for a minute.
Yeah, no.
The Eneloop Pros are expensive.
Interesting.
They probably last you longer though.
And they don't recharge as many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the idea is
So-
that you have the highest capacity, not necessarily the longest longevity.
Yeah, they also drain. They passively drain faster.
Is that what it says?
So yeah, I'm looking at their own specs for them.
Oh, interesting. Wow, I like that they're transparent.
Yeah. All right, you know what? I'm going to go with the pros anyway. I think that they don't sit for that long, so I'm going to treat myself to like 3 packs of pros. It'd be nice to know if there's a better deal on these, though.
I'm going to go with probably not.
Yeah, if I was... I mean, it's not
Wait, what are you
Sanyo
talking
anymore.
about?
I don't even know who
Hold
owns them.
70% charge up to 10... 85% charge up to 1 year.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's a little kind of weird. It's a little misleading, the way that that's presented. So here's an 8-pack for $57, and this is a... Oh, wow, that's actually way better. Oh, okay, Best Buy has an 8-pack through the marketplace, though. Do I trust a marketplace seller?
8-pack. So an 8-pack on Amazon is $35 US.
Wait, what? Oh, you know what? I think the problem is that I'm on Best Buy. Oh, wait, this is bestbuy.ca, and I'm on Amazon.com.
I see.
Oh, I got my wires crossed. Dang it. Yeah, I need something that I can actually buy.
Is $49.99.
Just want to interject really quick.
Again?
Hi. Yeah, sorry. For the LTTstore.com code, apparently there's an issue where the sequence pillow is not the only thing in the cart. The code doesn't work. So we're going to have it updated for WAN show.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just triggered me, by the way. Anyone who calls a sequin a sequence, it murders my brain. My brain cannot handle it.
My bad.
Do you have any worse,
Sequins.
like word-isms that bug you?
That one, you ask me that, but you know the answer to that. I just, oh man, that one in particular just drives me absolutely up the wall. Because, okay, what triggers me is that if you think about the words you use, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why would that be called a sequence? It's just like it doesn't make any sense.
If you have a bunch of different ones, is it a sequence of sequins?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So my father would always say,
a sequence.
I could care less about stuff when it didn't matter to him. And I would patiently, this is like 9-year-old me, would patiently explain to him, if you could care less, that basically is saying nothing. All it says is that you care about it some value.
Okay, I could care
greater
less
than
about this.
zero.
Let's
no,
go back to
no,
the
I hate
Amazon
it. I
deals.
hate it so much.
Oh, there's Lego deals.
Yes, there's lots of Lego deals, so I need to get on top of that.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. I need to find the best Eneloop Pro deal. There's a 16-pack for $91. Is that good? Is that the one I should take?
91. That's because I think it was $49.99 for 8 on Amazon.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to take
Wait,
the
are you looking on Amazon?
16-pack. I'm on .ca now.
Okay.
So I'm adding that to my cart. Okay. So, and I should add that to the spreadsheet as well then. All right.
Oh, there's so many cool Legos.
They're not Legos.
I could care less.
You triggered everyone, not just me right there. Not just me right
you see
there.
how we get along, hey?
Oh, man. Okay, someone's talking about the 3HCD revision. What is a 3HCD revision?
3HCD.
Oh, my goodness.
Crystal structure of what the...
How do I tell if I'm getting the 3HCD revision, guys? Apparently, this is like...
Enelopes are coming up when I see 3HCD.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a type of Enelope Pro. Eneloop? Eneloop?
He's calling them enelopes. I'm dying.
Eneloop?
Yeah, eneloops. I'm dying.
I didn't actually look at... Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna bother. I'll getting into which revision of the Eneloop Pros. I'll just be happy with. I'll be happy with whatever I get.
Pardon?
I got this. I'm flustered now.
Blah, blah.
I'm flustered now. All right. So my kids almost all asked for Lego for Christmas.
Okay. Even your work kids. I would like some Lego.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Yeah.
So my eldest daughter really likes the Lego Friends series, and then my youngest daughter doesn't really care, to be perfectly honest.
There's a Lego Friends right on the front page of Amazon Lego deals.
All right, so let's have a look. So what is there like a splash page for Lego deals here?
There's a Lego deals splash page. I'll
All
put
right.
it in the sheet.
What do we got? Show me what's good.
Okay. There's the Friends thing. Central Pack.
Uh,
Central Perk.
No, that you're hilarious. Are you doing this on purpose?
Maybe.
I can't tell. Okay, hold on a second. No, I must know. Did you do that on purpose?
What? What part?
He doesn't know. Lego Friends is one of their series. It's like Lego City
Oh,
or Lego
yeah,
whatever.
Why would I know that?
Not Lego, not
Like
like
Lego
Friends, the
Friends?
show.
I don't know.
My 7-year-old doesn't watch
Maybe.
Friends.
I don't watch Friends. Lego Friends.
Oh man.
You know how many Lego kits I buy all the time? You could do Lego Minecraft. Okay, but I'm just going to skip past all of this because what I was looking at.
All right, Black Spectre says I should really just get the non-pros. Oh man, you're probably right. You're probably right. Less passive discharge. All right.
This is what I want.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna. Okay, so eneloop. All right, I'm treating myself to an upgrade from my. I'll bring all my Amazon ones to the office.
I know, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, sorry, I'm on your
He's gonna
screen.
be like, what even is that? Look at how sick this is. It's
Okay.
1,600 pieces though.
This is for a 7-year-old girl. I'm not. Look.
No,
I
I'm talking
don't.
about me.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
It's only $160 though. That's like 10 cents a piece.
You're killing me. Okay, so how do I find the Lego deals section? I'm dead right now. Completely dead. We are not going to get anything done on this stream.
We found a Jackery.
I love that you guys are hanging with us, by the way. Really appreciate you all.
This link in the Lego for your kids. I'm putting this. So if you buy it, there you go.
Okay, here. Okay, I'm checking this out. Wait, what? No, I don't want the stupid Porsche. Where do I find the stupid Lego deals?
I'll give you the deals link.
Thank you. I'm dying here. Oh my goodness. All right. I got to find some good Lego sets for the kids. Okay.
You know what's going to happen? I bet Trap is watching this stream. Do you remember It's a Trap?
Yes.
This is going to end up showing up at my door. I don't even think he knows where I live, but somehow he'll figure it out.
Oh man. All right. So, okay. So for my youngest daughter, something like this, ice cream truck is probably pretty good. You know what? I'm willing to bet that Lego has deals on their own site as well.
So this says should totally buy from somebody other than D-Brand. Should I be looking for something else?
No. The skins? No. I think it's probably, I do not feel like
You're going to get canceled by D-Brand.
If D-Brand, I don't
We might
feel
go
like
under.
dealing with it. I don't feel like dealing with it. All right. I'm on the Lego site now. I'm going to have a look at what they've got for Black Friday toy deals.
Okay, Unraid really wants you to mention their sale.
Yes. Unraid has a Cyber Monday sale on their software.
What is Unraid.com is not used?
It's Lime Technology.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, that's too bad. Therefore, it may be available for sale. Oh, jeez, you suck.
This is pretty cool. I didn't even know that they have a Sesame Street.
Oh, it's
thing.
Unraid.net.
Oh, okay.
Cyber Monday.
Should I get the Sesame Street one? This is so adorable.
Yeah, you could even just put that on a shelf after.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Have you seen the Lego of like flowers and stuff?
I actually bought one of those.
Really? They look sick.
Yeah, I got it for Yvonne, actually.
Oh, wow.
I was like, hey, I never buy you flowers because flowers are stupid because they just die.
But
my
cat eats them and knocks them over.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this is my solution. For the new place, why don't we just put Lego flowers everywhere? Because
fake plants.
Yeah, A, they don't die. B, they'll actually probably hold their value.
Okay.
No, I'm
That's
serious.
a major you're right.
I'm serious though. Like you could probably, when you move or whatever, you could probably resell all your Lego flowers for pretty close to what you paid for them, especially if Lego like discontinues them or something.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's how they roll.
You got to keep the boxes though. Do people care about that?
Do you really? I don't know. I think you can still do pretty well as long as you have the entire set and the instructions.
Okay, so my cat is kind of dumb. He even like tries to eat fake plants. I have this like fake grass from IKEA on my desk, and he goes and like tries to nibble it. I'm like, what are you even getting from this? It doesn't taste good. Like I get cats like grass, sure. It's plastic or like nylon or something, and he like continuously tries to eat it.
I'm a little confused by Lego's Black Friday sale here.
Okay.
They have this thing here. What is Lego Black Friday? And I feel like I need to read it because I can't figure out what Lego Black Friday is. None of this appears to be discounted. This is just their most popular sets, which is like...
They're pulling a Nintendo.
Okay, fair enough.
An old Nintendo.
Last year's bestsellers, which is like Okay. Wow, they're pulling a Lego and Nintendo, Jake.
Wow, these flowers look so nice.
This is a notification
Is this the
for
one you
something they don't even have in stock. Not that one, but I got a different one like that.
Oh, cool.
This is just a notification to sign up to be notified about something, a $5 off voucher, and that's it. Some sweepstakes, like,
It seems like these are actual deals on Amazon, though.
okay,
Like, did you look at the link I sent yet?
hold on. Maybe this shop now is better.
Because all of these Amazon things are like pretty.
There's a Black Friday button at the top. No, I mean, okay, Black Friday. Here we go. No, it's just this.
It's the same page.
This is so stupid. So the exclusives, new. Wait, how can something be most popular if it's new?
Well,
No,
big launch.
No. Oh my God, I kind of want the Seinfeld one.
So you mean not the Lego series Seinfeld? You mean
Okay.
actual Seinfeld?
No, I mean yes, actual Seinfeld.
Whoa. A New Hope Imperial Destroyer. Instead of being $850,
Yeah.
it's 5,000 pieces, dude. 722. This is probably huge. Like-
Hold on, I'm going to you. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this at our local
my
Lego store.
Gosh.
That would take so freaking
Like, I feel like this is a
long
couple
to
weeks.
assemble.
Of like, a couple hours a week.
Oh
maybe
yeah,
a couple hours a day.
100%.
Wow. That's crazy.
You know what though? My kids aren't that into Star Wars.
I just think it looks cool.
Yeah. Like I feel like the whole Star Wars thing is just kind of like these kids, their childhood is going to be Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's sad, but I mean, I guess that it happens, right?
yeah.
Times are changing.
People in chat are yelling at me about the IKEA Lada rechargeable batteries.
IKEA Lada rechargeable batteries. Apparently they're rebranded Eneloop Pros. Is that right?
They're only 1900 milliamp. Oh, they have fancier ones. Never mind.
Got it. So they've got both. It looks like they have the regular cap ones and they have the non.
Wow, they are cheap.
Okay.
$9 for 4. Bruh.
All right.
I hope they're good. I mean, the ratings are good.
Yeah, apparently they're rebranded Eneloops. I was looking at that in the chat earlier.
I'm looking IKEA Lada Reddit.
Do they include a charger? No, you can opt not to get the charger. Okay, do we actually know that these are rebranded Eneloops though?
He says, this guy on Reddit says, apparently they are. Or versus Eneloop Pro. I've been using them in wireless kits for a gig, no problem so far. I've got about 20 of them, had them for about 6 months, and they've been great, especially for the price point. I mean, the price, that's way cheaper.
Apparently made in Japan. Okay, all right. So I'll get a bunch of the regular Ladas then.
Why don't you get the fancy ones?
Because they have the same issues as the Eneloop Pros.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Lada was
Well,
added
you
to your
could
shopping
also
cart.
buy both and try.
No, I'll trust the chat. I'm trusting the chat.
Okay, trust the
It's a float plane chat, so
I see. You mean Twitch chat.
apparently they are not officially, but they are made in Japan, and mysteriously the capacities are basically the same.
So you're getting the 1900 ones.
I'm getting the 1900s.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go for the 1900s.
Those are even cheaper. They're
Yeah,
almost like a buck each.
$35 for 16 of them. That's like
Wait,
basically nothing
What?
for
I'm seeing
16 batteries.
$35? I'm seeing $5 for 4.
I'm on .ca.
IKEA.com/CA/EN.
What? I'm seeing $8.99 for the. Oh wait, these are the pros.
Yeah, there you
Holy crap! Even the pros are like $9 for a 4-pack. That's crazy.
go. Yeah, so the non-pros are $5 for a 4-pack.
Man, I totally clicked the wrong thing. Okay.
Can I send these to you? Or?
Yeah. You just throw them
I'll
in the
put them in the
spreadsheet.
thing.
Yeah, throw them in the spreadsheet. Okay. All right. So we have solved batteries. We're
Hopefully.
getting the IKEA Lada like
What
non-pros.
is a 9-volt recharger? Oh, do you have rechargeable 9 volts?
I don't, but I was kind of on the fence on that one because I don't know if I really need them. I use them so rarely. The only thing I really use them for is the remotes for my gas fireplaces, which I'm moving anyway, so maybe I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you care anymore.
Yeah, okay, I'm over it.
Okay, the Unraid Cyber Monday sale is 20% off.
Okay, there you go.
Here, you want to show it? Well, just for the homies.
Yeah, sure, I got
There
you.
you go. Look at that. 20% off.
There you go.
Unraid.net. Check it out.
All
It's
right.
only on the 29th, so it's Cyber Monday. not
Cyber
Black
Monday
Friday.
deal. Okay. Do you want to talk gun charging rack?
Pardon?
Gun charging rack.
Pardon?
I need a gun charging rack.
Do you usually charge your guns? Do you own guns?
I own guns that need to be charged. So
Some high-tech stuff I'm not aware of.
okay, so I need
I'm getting a little concerned here.
no, it's fine. Everything is fine.
Usually I couldn't care less, but now
Okay, so the Spyro one that we did that we did
is that
that
the
channel
water
super
gun?
fun.
Is that the water gun?
Yeah.
I see.
So this thing super cool. I 100% took them all home after the channel super fun. They're kind of a pain in the butt to charge though. So I want some, because right now they're just like, they're smooth plastic. So you can't even like stack them on top of each other or anything. So what I want to do is I want to get a gun rack that they will sit on. And then I want a wall mount, like one of those little multi
What's
USB
it called again?
chargers. Spyra, Spyra. Spyra. I have the Spyra 1. Apparently there's a Spyra 2 now.
Oh.
So not that one.
You've been leveled up. Outdid. Undid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spyro 2. Okay. So these kind of look like, wow, they are pretty smooth. I don't know. You might have trouble. Like if you buy something and it doesn't fit, that would kind of suck.
Well, if I get it on Amazon, I'll just return it, I
Return it,
right?
right.
So,
So it seems like there's quite a few different styles. There's ones where they just kind of go.
hey, look at this. These Spyro 1 water guns are insanely powerful. Channel super fun.
I've seen some people on TikTok use it. I don't have TikTok, but
It's pretty cool. It's super
how many
cool,
do you
yeah.
have?
I have 6.
Jeez.
So I need a pretty Alberta-sized gun rack.
Well, usually people keep their guns in safes, I think, but sure. Alberta-sized.
All right, here I got your screen up.
We're
What
gonna
do
get
you got
canceled by
going on there?
Alberta. I don't know. I'm kind of just like there's so many different styles because you can just get hooks. Because would this work? Would these just hooks work?
I guess they could. What would those hooks go on?
Well, you kind of you rest the butt and the barrel. I think
Oh yeah, I mean I guess that
they might not
could
be
work.
big enough. 'Cause
um
those water guns are pretty chunky, from what I remember.
yeah, they're super chunky.
Okay, so there's things like this, but these are only for 5 and 4.
Yeah.
And also, I still think maybe too chunk for that.
I was kind of hoping for something more like that Save Your Equipment one,
I don't know
where
what that is.
they're vertical.
Well, there's a bunch like that. I mean, if you look, this one has 7. It's made of wood, which is kind of cool.
Save Your Equipment has a 6 one. I don't know about I guess that wood one looks all right.
It just depends on if they're long enough to fit.
I don't think they will be because the barrel's obviously not gonna fit
Right.
through the thing.
You might have to modify something.
That's sort of that's really not something I want to do. Oh my god, is this a first party Nerf blaster holder?
I don't know. I can't.
Are you kidding
You gotta
me right
switch.
now?
Whoa.
What? Storage for up to 6 Nerf blasters, including shelving and drawers for Nerf accessories, orange and
Okay, so we're
black.
getting that for your new house, right?
Oh my god, no.
Are you not a Nerf family?
You know what? No. We own a bunch of Nerf guns that I stole from the office.
Right. I
Um,
don't think that's what own means.
my kids never really use them. Like my daughters are super not into that, and my son and his friends, they'll go out and play with them once in a while. But
They're a pain in the ass to clean up.
yeah, they're just kind of a pain in the butt. And the water guns though, they use those all the time.
Right. Well, because there's no cleanup.
There's no cleanup.
Aside from, new clothes.
Yeah, exactly. A 3D print time. You can 3D print a Spyra gun rack. Okay,
Really?
now hold on a second. Let's hit that Thingiverse real quick here. See, this is the problem with
Oh, totally.
being a tech nerd. Is it you can't? There's no point really buying anything.
Yeah, here. Spyro 1 wall mount.
Spyra.
Look
wall
at that.
mount.
That's perfect.
Okay. I'm looking here. I got your screen.
Look
screen
at
here.
that.
Oh man.
I mean, it's big, but you could just print like 6 of those.
yeah. I think that's the
That
way
looks
to go.
perfect.
Why am I not finding this?
I just typed in Spyro 1 wall mount into Google.
Spyra. Oh really? Yeah.
usually
Thingiverse's search is so
Sites
bad.
Search is worse than Google. Usually I just go and Google. That looks perfect, though. I think you should just do this.
That's crazy.
I'll send it to the logistics peeps.
I love it. Yeah. A bunch of those. And then the other thing that I need is a like just a multi-charger USB doodad.
You could just get like an Anchor one, yeah. Run
Yeah.
with some cables.
Yeah, so I figure I want to get like a handful of those actually, because I'm gonna want one sitting, like it would be nice to have one just like under the sectional in the theater room,
Yeah.
just like there. So if you have a controller that you like forgot to charge, just plug in and
In
just
the
plug
sectional,
it in.
does that one have a built-in one?
That I don't know.
We could definitely just like drill a hole.
I
in
just
the- in the
meant
center console.
I just meant like super janky, literally just sitting under it. So I don't know. I'm definitely
Maybe I'm
open to.
overthinking it.
Yeah. Someone's like, he's not gonna buy anything, is he? Linus bought a Jackery and IKEA batteries. There you go, guys. There you go.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
And maybe those cases.
Look, the point is not mindless consumption here, guys. The point is I have some problems to solve, and today happens to be a day that things are generally, hopefully, somewhat discounted. So I might as well go looking for them today.
Right. And the mindless shopping is for after the stream.
No, I mean, I think you know that I don't just
I know.
buy stuff for no reason. I'm just not that into it. You know, sometimes I even like go to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll go on like Hobby Lobby, I think I don't know, that used to be a good hobby site, or maybe it didn't. I don't know.
Right.
I'll go on like a Horizon Hobbies or something like that. That's the one that's still open, I think. So I go to Horizon Hobbies and I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to get like an RC boat. And that'll be fun, and I'm gonna rip around the pond in it or whatever.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. This seems fun to me.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'll
not
go.
making fun of you. I'm just
Sure you're not.
surprised.
And I'll just go. And the longer I look at them, the less incentivized I am to
Yeah.
actually pull the trigger and do it, because they're like, to get something decent, it's like $400.
And then you get in the rabbit hole of like, is it actually decent? What is
Yeah.
the better one? I am so bad about, if I have to buy something, I will sit there and spend like 4 hours researching it. Usually I'll finally come to a conclusion, buy it, and then like over the days I'm waiting for it to arrive, I'm like, I found a better one. And I will return it and buy the better one. Just like, I need to have
that
I don't want to have
closure.
any issues. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Bite Pond says Nerf was fun until I ran out of bullets. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, does anyone make like a biodegradable Nerf dart, like just in case you
That would
you
be
lose
so
it?
expensive.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the whole thing. Like, you see those videos of people like the Nerf advertising. They're like, look how cool you can do Nerf battles. I'm just like, who is going to go pick up all that crap after?
Yeah, and you know what the problem always was with Nerf battles was that your friends, like everyone would have different guns. Like when you're actually, or blasters, sorry. So when you're actually at the age when you're gonna spontaneously go and like have a Nerf battle with your
Yep.
friends, one person would have the rip whatever freaking like
whoever's house it is, they get the sick one.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
the
then-
same kid that threw the controller, he had one of those ones.
right? And then everyone else would have this like jank, crappy one.
Yep.
And then they would all take different kinds of ammunition.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to just pick up whatever people fired at you, which
Yeah.
is the great equalizer, right? Like
Yep.
that's where the person who's firing all these rounds runs into trouble, right? and so it just you'd
then-
watch the commercials, right? You watch the commercials on TV, and these kids are having so much fun. And then you're like, yeah, there's like 6 of us, and between the 6 of us, we only own like 3 Nerf guns.
Yep.
And they're all different. And like, oh, it sucked. So that's the great thing about the Spyros is we haven't. It's literally, did you bring enough for the whole class? Because
Right.
we have like 6 of them.
Okay, so what you're saying
can
is
equip the whole
we're having
neighborhood.
a water gun fight, is what you're saying.
I'm super down. I mean, I told you when the pool's in,
Yeah.
we're gonna start having some LMG pool parties. We had one like barbecue there already, like right after we took possession. I think it's fair to say it was pretty awesome.
It was fun, yeah, for sure.
It,
We played baseball.
you came,
for
right, Chase?
Hours.
Yeah,
We
there were
played-
so many people there. I can't remember
We
exactly.
played
who
baseball
came.
for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was great. And when we've got the pool, man.
Especially because we've all
awesome.
been like, kind of cooped up indoors, like getting outside and actually doing some stuff was fun.
It was the first time I'd done anything social in like a year.
I was just randomly browsing Amazon right
Yeah.
now. There's some pretty sick deals on noise canceling headphones. I think they're all Bose, but
Oh,
these Bose noise canceling 700s are
Yeah.
usually like $500 Canadian. So $300, it's pretty good offer.
those are super nice.
Yeah, I think they're regularly on sale on big sale days like Black Friday.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't buy these otherwise, but I use these at my desk and they're pretty sick. They're not like the craziest high, quality or whatever. Oh,
No,
the
but-
build quality's fine. Sound quality.
But the noise cancellation is
Really
second
good.
to none.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
think
good.
Apple and Bose are hands down the noise cancellation leaders
When I'm
right
using
now.
my keyboard, I almost can't even hear it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right.
Is there anything else? I think we should pick like one more thing each, and then
You think so? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down to just sit and BS for however long. I
Okay,
guess
we
we got to set up for Wanjo at some point.
yeah.
Jake's like, yeah, all right, I'm settling in then.
Oh,
yeah, right. We have a sponsor integration to do. Hey, thanks, Chase. Thanks to Secret Labs for sponsoring today's. Okay, is this it? There you go. Today's Black Friday stream. Their chairs are engineered to keep you incredibly comfortable for long hours at work and play. Their Titan Evo 2022 series chair offers 4-way lumbar support, comes with a magnetic memory foam head pillow, and is offered in different upholsteries like hybrid leatherette, soft weave fabric, and Napa leather. They have up to 5-year extended warranties and a 49-day return policy, so you're covered if anything goes wrong. And you can head to the link in the video description to learn more. secretlabchairs.ca, apparently. It's a .ca domain. Or .com, I guess. I don't know. I'm actually not sure about that, but I'm sure you can find it. We're going to have that linked down below. All right.
I'm not a big gaming chair person. I'm sure you're pretty aware of
I am well aware of that, Jake.
But this chair is not bad, actually.
It's not bad. There's a big difference, and I hate to... Okay. The sponsored part of the video is over.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with the sponsor integration, but I actually didn't realize what all the hate for gaming chairs was for, because my very first gamer chair, that Maxnomic one that I used to have in my office before Colin made me the water-cooled one,
Right.
my very first gamer chair was actually an excellent chair. Like the foam that they used was super dense and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. And so it wasn't until I was like,
Okay,
this
let's
video
say not
performed pretty well.
excellent chair. Comfortable for you.
So
sure.
comfortable for me. So size-wise, it was right for me.
Yeah.
I suspect it wasn't quite right for you.
So, there are bigger Maxnomics chairs. It's more the...
Oh,
That's
the
your
angle doesn't
posture
work for you.
all the time. There's no real... I mean, there's lumbar support, but no, there isn't.
So the Secret Labs one, my understanding, is that they are very similar. But it comes down to what they're customizing from that factory.
Right.
So that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will you compare that to, again, I hate to name names, but an Arazi or like a DX Racer? So it wasn't until that Maxnomic video performed quite well. And I was like, we should start doing chair reviews. And I started getting some other ones in. I was like, oh, wow, these are terrible.
There are some really bad ones. Especially now there's such a crapshoot of off-brand ones.
Yes.
Like, you go to Costco and they have, no-name brand gamer chair. It's so sick. They're so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. So far, the ones that are on my not crap list are Maxnomic and Secret Lab. And we're at the point now where we're just not... We will do editorial coverage of anything else, but we're not doing any sponsorships with anything else because we can't. And now, a chair is a super personal thing. Mm-hmm. So the ergonomics of it, yeah, sure. Whatever customizations Maxnomic made didn't work for you, but the quality of the materials is totally different
these feel
from
really
an
nice
Arazi
too.
or whatever.
Yeah. There was a group buy for Herman Miller chairs.
Oh, yeah?
So I got a $2,200 chair for $1,200.
Oh, really?
So I was like, sure.
All right, not bad.
It's like buying a bed. I'm like, I sit in this chair a lot. You might as well just spend the money.
I spent a ton on my bed
Yeah.
when we upgraded. So apparently, I mean, there's this entire we're going off
off the rails.
We're going off on a tangent here. So if you ever need to get a bed, where you need to go is Mattress Underground. All right.
Is this a website or a store?
The Mattress Underground. This is like a whole community around mattress information.
Dude, it's a terrible market.
It's maintained by these super passionate independent people, and basically I initially bought, I forget what they call them, but one of the S's,
Right.
the Serta and Sealy. Yeah. So I originally bought one of the S's, and it obviously disintegrated because they're not designed to last. And it was really funny because I went to Mattress Underground and I was like, okay, this can't all be right. and I was like, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna go to Sleep Country and I'm gonna ask them some questions
Oh,
because I went to a hotel because I sleep in a lot of beds. So
right.
I went to this hotel in LA. And it was like the most comfortable bed I'd ever slept on. Yeah. And it was like, it was a Serta or a Simmons or like it was one of the S's.
Right.
And I was like, it can't be that bad. And so I went to Sleep Country. I actually also contacted the mattress manufacturer. I was like, I want that mattress.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the time they have different ones for hotels.
Well,
because they'll have like a hotel
the
specific
market
lineup.
is messed because they'll have the same bed in Canada and the United States or the UK, and they're a different name everywhere. So you can't ever figure it out.
Yeah, and they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
They do it on purpose.
Yeah.
But this particular one, I got the SKU number, and it's funny, I forgot to record it while I was in the room, so I called back, and like the gal at the front desk was like, yeah, I'll check what room you're in. I'll go check the bed model for you. Like, she sent me a picture. She was so nice about it. I wish I could shout out the hotel, but I don't remember what one it was. Anyway, the point is, I called them. They're like, we don't make that one anymore because it was like a 20-year-old model.
Yeah.
And it still slept like a brand new bed because it was the old like flippable ones.
Right.
So they stopped making those because when people could flip their mattresses, they had way more options for turning them around and making them wear more evenly.
Right.
But now they tell you, oh no, pillow top is better, but it's actually because they just want you to buy a pillow top because pillow tops get almost immediately destroyed because
they use really low quality
because
foam.
they use really low quality.
Yeah.
Oh crap. Did we just love hug to death the Mattress Underground? Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, go check them out later. Anyway, the point is...
Yeah, we did.
I went to this local boutique latex foam mattress place that the Mattress Underground had on their, like... There's, like, hardly any. There's, like, a few dozen, like, approved mattress places. It was the most amazing experience that I've had shopping for just about anything. Yeah. This old guy, he must have been in his mid-70s, was, like... booked a private consultation for me and Yvonne. Right. Basically they had their demo stuff out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before you continue.
Yeah.
How much was this bed?
It was over $5,000 just for the mattress.
Okay, but so like $5,500 Canadian?
Something like that.
That's not so bad. Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like a $20,000 bed or anything.
So it's like $4,000 US or something.
It was an expensive bed.
Yeah.
But
that's
not
Sleep Country has, which is like the Canadian
No, they have
chain.
Sleep Country too.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, in the States.
Okay, whatever. When I was in Sleep Country, they had a $12,000 king-size bed.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, but it was not great.
And the one we got is a king.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go in, and he's got his demo beds out, and he says, yeah, I prearranged these. He literally pre-made, because they make every mattress to order. Right. Every single one is custom to the individual. Mm-hmm. They also have their like prefab ones, but we told him a little bit about ourselves. Right. And he put together 3 options that he thought might work for us based on our weight and height and how we like to sleep. Wow. Okay, so we go in, he's like, okay, I want you to try that one. And he like gets down, and he's like looking for our spine alignment on it. And like, he's like, okay, so here's the thing about latex foam is that even from one roll, okay, there's differences from one part of the roll to the other. And when you flip it, it actually has slightly different characteristics if the weight is being applied from this side to this side. So he took them. He's like, okay, I need a slightly stiffer one in this middle layer. They're like 5 layers thick. Right. So he's playing around with like, you want this like solid base layer. You want a soft top layer. You want to do all this. And he's like flipping them. And he's like, I'm like, can I please help you move this stuff? He's like, no, it's very delicate because you can rip the latex. So he's like doing it all himself. I feel terrible because
is it a full-size mattress or is he just like, it's a little individual piece?
No, it was the pieces that we were going to have. Because everyone is unique. Right, I see. So he's literally hand creating our mattresses.
This is only $5,500.
They're in the store.
That's crazy.
And I felt terrible. I'm like, there's this elderly man like doing all this stuff for me. I'm like, please let me move things for you. I must. And he's like, no. And he spent over an hour with us, like hand tuning our mattresses.
Is there a fee for the hand tuning?
No.
It's just like whatever that custom bed cost this amount.
I just booked an appointment with him and he was like, oh, this is the best part. They're a factory, right? Right. Like they actually produce them.
Yeah.
And so he had to come back at a time that the factory wasn't even open in order to accommodate my schedule because I worked during the day.
And he did that. No
and
questions asked.
And he did it. It was unbelievable. So anyway, the point is, mattresses, chairs, these are things that I personally believe in. I don't believe in wasting money, but I also think that it can be prudent to spend money. Like there's that famous, I don't know what you would call it, a story, a lesson, about, why it's so expensive to be poor. Because when you buy, cardboard shoes, yes, they're cheaper now, but they only last a season. But if you buy leather shoes, they could last you for 25 years and cost only 3 times as much. And so if I believe in saving up and buying one good
those
one.
beds for? Do you know? Is it 10 years probably?
I don't know how long the warranty was, but he basically said it should last about 10 years.
Yeah.
Was what he estimated.
When I went to Sleep Country, because I did a lot of shopping around.
Theorica says, unbeknownst to Linus, the guy got fired for spending over an hour. No, he's the owner. So I think he's doing okay.
So I went to Sleep Country because I was looking for like an easy, like quick solution. Obviously, maybe there's better options. And I did a lot of research and everyone was like, don't go with any of the S's. Don't go to a big box store. Just go to X one of these small retailers.
Yeah.
But I wasn't looking to spend $5,000.
Right.
Oh man. And what ended up happening is the guy that worked there, I went like on a Friday after I'd been to like 3 or 4 of them, tried a bunch of different beds.
Yeah.
Turns out the guy that works there knows my dad. I won't say why they know each other because I don't think my dad would like that, but he was like, "Oh, your dad's awesome!" Like, because my dad's a teacher, he knows all these people, whatever.
Right.
I'll give you friends and family discount. So the bed that retail price was like $5,000, which in Sleep Country money it's probably like a $500 mattress. But I ended up getting it for like $1,500 with a $5,000 sticker. So it was like,
nice.
Yeah, this is okay.
So that's probably about right. And if you have to replace it, then
yeah. And what he said
much.
Was a lot of people think that beds are supposed to last 25 years. But really, beds are supposed to last about 10 years because that's what the warranty period is. And people keep them for 25 years. And they think that they're okay until they get into a new mattress. And they're like, wow, this is so much better. It's like, no, your old mattress was just destroyed.
Yeah. Apparently, it's the Vimes theory of economics is the boot thing that I was talking about.
Yeah,
so, all right. Let's, we kind of got off the rails a little bit there.
A little?
I need a bulk USB charger. So I guess we'll just go with Anker. There was
depends on the deals. I guess
someone was having a really hilarious conversation on Twitter where they were insisting that Anker was like an AliExpress rebrander.
What?
And I was like, no,
no.
no.
Anker makes really good stuff. Yeah. You know what? I got onto Anker before I started working here.
Yeah.
Which has been a while.
Look at this guy being all like, I was into band X.
But hold on, no,
before
I have a
before
good
they
story.
went big.
This
before
is a
they
good
went
story
big.
about Anker.
Sure.
And I think it maybe at the time, I don't know if they still do, but it was like a whatever X warranty that came with the cables I bought. I would buy micro B cables, which are very common failure points on those cables, the connectors. And I bought like a pack of 10, and I, after 2 or 3 years or whatever it was, they all had broken because
they're micro B.
Yeah, but they did last a lot longer than the crap cables I kept buying. And I emailed them, and they're like, "Okay, we'll send you more." They sent me 10 new ones for free,
just like that.
And then like another 3 years down the road, same thing. I was probably working here by that point, but yeah. I mean, I think I had bought another set because I don't know how long the warranty lasts, but I had a really good end user experience not working at LTT with Anker stuff. So hopefully it's still the same.
Yeah, I hope so. I actually really like this one.
Yeah, those things are sick.
Yeah,
I have that in the lounge.
Yeah. This one's super solid. So I'm probably kind of thinking it's 6, right? Yeah. So I want to get one of these for sure.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
Sweet. What's the total output on that one?
So that's for the guns. I honestly don't care.
The blasters.
Oh, it's the blasters, the water blasters. I don't really care because I don't need them to charge fast. I just need them to all be plugged in at a time.
Right.
And then one of the other things I wanted to get was
you need cables, don't you?
Some kind of PDU for the go-karts. Because I want to charge those in the garage as well.
What's the power draw on those? Is it enough that you can have them all in one circuit?
I don't know. I was going to check. Who makes it again? It's the whoever bought Segway. Well, I guess it's Segway branded.
Ninebot.
Yeah, Ninebot. Thank you. Ninebot go-kart.
Because you need a power bar. You want one of those long ones probably, right?
Yeah, I guess it would probably... Well, the cables on them are quite long. I don't know how I'm going to park them exactly. It'd be amazing, though? Those, like, stacked parking things they have in, like, cities like New York and stuff?
I was telling you should get a stacker for your garage.
for the go-karts.
Like a baby stacker.
Like a little mini stacker. 'Cause
Like, okay, hold on. So Bend Pack is a very big garage lift and stacker company, and they work with a lot of YouTubers. Maybe they could make you a custom one.
Bent Pack?
Bend Pack.
Bend Pack. Oh, I
Yeah.
see this. I don't know, but it sounds amazing. Car lifts. Lifts?
Wait, here, show your
parking
screen.
lifts? Yeah, sure. Here, I'm having a look at this. So this is... Oh my God. So this is if you're a giant baller, but you're not enough of a giant baller to have like floor space.
You know what? An interesting use case for these.
Yeah.
The BMW dealership in Vancouver. Obviously, Vancouver is very like a real estate expensive area.
Yeah.
They just have like 40 stackers because they don't have a very big lot. And they have some that are like triple or quad stackers.
Really?
Yeah. Just outside too.
Crazy.
But, you know, some people, if you live in the city and you have a house somehow still in the city.
This is hilarious. This is...
You've never seen this before?
Oh my God. I thought this was just like commercial use only. I couldn't imagine an end user
I know
actually
multiple
having this.
people with those in their houses.
What?
Okay, so it's weird in Vancouver where we live to have multiple vehicles because our insurance doesn't really allow you to like have a primary vehicle and then add on things to the policy. I think you need 5 vehicles and like a business whatever to have a fleet license or fleet insurance. But in the States, a lot of places you have your primary vehicle and you can add other vehicles to it and it's not that much more expensive.
Really?
Yeah. Cuz here like I pay like $160 a month for my M5. My other car I also have to pay $150 a month for. But in the States, you could be paying, you know, $100 a month for your primary vehicle, and adding another one might be $30 a month. So there's dudes that have like, I can't remember, Salamandra or whatever. I don't know. Maybe he's canceled. It doesn't matter. He has like a Mini Cooper as his primary car.
Yeah.
And then like a Bugatti or whatever as a second. I don't know if
Oh
it's
my
exactly those
God.
cars, but I've heard stories about stuff like that.
My mind is absolutely exploded right now.
So having multiple cars that you regularly drive
Uh-huh.
is a lot easier in the States than it is here.
So people spend 20 grand.
It's
Wait,
an investment.
is
They don't
this-
lose value. Like a stacker or a hoist, a good quality one, as long as you maintain it, will hold its value.
is
pretty
this
well.
like motorized or like how
It's
does
hydraulic.
this even
It'll have a
does this even
hydraulic
work?
pump on the bottom?
What? Oh my God,
I
this
can't
is
believe you've never
so
looked at
funny.
this. This is what we need for your garage, man.
No, we don't.
Yes. Yo, you could get one that has a flat, like it's a deck, and you can put the
Oh
go-karts on
my
that.
God.
I don't know if it would like being lifted with nothing on it, because sometimes they don't like being lifted with there's no weight on it.
That would be hilarious.
Because you could put them above your car.
Yeah,
all
then I
6 of
wouldn't
them.
even have to worry about the space.
Or you could just buy a regular one and get somebody to make a deck for it, like some plywood or something.
That is so funny.
Bend Pack. Call him.
Oh man. Okay.
You have the space for it, okay?
Oh my gosh. Okay. That seems very overkill. Like ludicrous overkill.
There's got to be some people in chat that are with me here.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Hoarding cars.
And yes, guys, we were talking about having like multi-$1,000 a year insurance. We have a semi-monopoly, like Crown Corporation
yeah, it's horrible.
insurance.
It's gotten a lot better in
provider.
the last couple of years.
It has improved ever since the NDP came into power, and
yeah.
kind of.
Well, the BC Liberals, they did an independent study on ICBC, which is our insurance provider.
Yeah.
And they was like, you know, you need to make soft tissue injuries X amount capped, and then they did nothing.
Yeah.
But my insurance went from like $400 a month as, you know, somebody with not too many years of experience, whatever.
Yeah.
It was like 3 or 4 years of driving at that point, and now I pay like $150.
It's amazing how hard they used to F new drivers.
Well, and they were losing hundreds of millions of dollars.
And they were losing money. It was pretty brutal. Yeah,
Yeah, great system. What are you even doing with the money?
Gacko said, I'm with Jake. Newtonian Metal says it's better than the wall.
Yes, it is. The wall was stupid. This one, you don't even need an air conditioner for.
Bite Pond wants a custom go-kart bend pack. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's something I want to do. I am daily driving the framework, which I invested in. My disclosure here.
Right.
I'm daily driving it, but when I
That's
went on
not a framework.
well, yeah, but that's because you set it up. When I went on my recent, we actually do have a second framework, don't we? I should totally be rocking the framework for WAN Show
You could if you want.
because we have the one they sent us as well. I think.
Is it still functional?
I don't know if it's still functional. I would
You
think
didn't
so.
break it, right?
I mean, if it's not, it can be easily fixed. Hey,
Did
anyway,
you put this in the thing, the bulk USB charger? You didn't put it in the list, or you just added it to your cart?
the which one? Sorry.
The bulk USB thing.
It's on here. It's on here. Oh, I didn't actually put it in the right spot though. Where
Can't
is
see
it?
your screen.
I added it to my cart
Can't see
somewhere.
your screen.
That's okay. That's okay. I got this. Okay. Sorry. Here. So I'm adding this to my shopping thing. I think I put bulk USB charger. Here it is. So I don't like the arrow keys on this.
Wow, we got
particular
a
laptop.
crisp like 4 out of 27.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well here, Jake, in my opinion. Okay, what was I talking about?
I'm gonna.
I legitimately have no idea.
Something.
Laptops. So I've got the framework. That's my daily driver, but I was traveling recently, as you
Okay,
know. So I
yes.
went to Tel Aviv, and I was like, you know what? This is a 4-day trip. I'm going to be on a plane or in an airport for 23 hours en route,
Both ways.
and then 26 hours when I'm coming
Ooh.
back. My flight was paid for. I got business class.
Oh, that's
Air Canada business
sick.
class on the cross continental flight. It's like unbelievable. I took a picture of my gaming
Have you
setup.
never done that before?
I have never flown business class.
There's
before
some
this.
cool like points deals for stuff like that.
Yeah, we spend all of our points. You're going to find out soon enough. But we had a lot of points that we haven't been able to do anything with. And we recently switched
Right.
credit cards. We switched over to Carrot. And
Right.
Carrot is like an influencer financial services company. So get this. Your credit is determined not by your income or
Okay.
your assets or
Like your
all
credit
the other
limit, you
credit.
mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So your credit worthiness
Right.
is not determined by your credit.
Okay.
It's determined by like your social media followers.
Wow, we must have a lot of credit then.
So through Carrot, compared to working with like an actual financial
Wait, do you
institution,
get better rewards too?
I don't think the rewards are the same.
Because like,
But we need more credit
right.
because for things like LTT Store,
Right.
we need to be able to place like enormous deposit orders and
Right.
stuff. And it's been a constant battle.
Because you have to send like wires and stuff because you can't just use a credit card.
It's been an absolutely constant problem. So we switched over to Carrot just to get better credit. And the best part is that when you're running a business, cash flow is honestly more important in some ways than profitability.
Right.
Like you need both of them. And I kind of talked about this in the video on my framework investment, talking about the difference between being profitable and being cash flow positive. Right. So we needed to have better sort of control of our cash flow. And so Credit helps with that, or Carrot helps with that because A, they give us like huge limits compared to what we were able to get from banks. And B,
Banks suck.
that doesn't count against our credit worthiness from traditional
So it doesn't go on your
institutions.
credit report?
No.
Oh, interesting.
So it's
That could be negative for some people, but I guess for you, you're
For
always
me-
already like my credit's already great. So.
Yeah, like I'm on it. Like we never miss a payment. Like it's fine. We got the money. It's just that banks don't like our business.
Don't like
sometimes.
new businesses and new business types. Yeah.
That's right. So now if I need a mortgage or something, let's say for example, I wanted to buy a lab.
An LTT lab.
For example, if I wanted to do that
laboratory.
hypothetically, okay? Now, my ability to get a mortgage for that is totally unaffected by my 6-figure credit limit on my credit card.
Right.
Stream just went down.
Oh,
Oh no, this was my laptop. Never mind.
okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, the streams. Yeah, just look at OBS. We're totally good.
So I switched to Carrot, which means we had to cash out all of our rewards
Oh, geez.
for our previous card, which we
Jeez.
haven't touched in 2 years
Oh,
because we
jeez.
haven't been traveling. So get this. You heard it here first. At the Christmas party, which is in 5 days,
Is it really? Oh, geez. Yeah. Wow.
there will be 18. What's the next word going to be?
Million?
There will be $18,000.
I thought you were gonna say 18 million points.
No.
worth of.
$18,000 in gift cards.
Taryn is gonna walk away with so many gift cards.
Taryn is the gift card sniper at the Christmas party.
Yeah. Oh man.
He is like gift card king. Everyone's got a different thing. Like Alex always walks away with all the best laptops, and then he just like flips them on.
I always go for
Craigslist
one
as
big
far as I
thing.
can tell.
One big thing.
Yeah, yeah. Dennis usually sets his eye on like one thing.
Or
like,
appliances.
he really wanted that Pixel 3 like a
Right,
couple
yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
He like nailed it. Absolutely nailed the Pixel 3. So
1 year, Taryn went and like put his tickets in all the bags that nobody else had put anything in.
So
and he got like 20 items.
Rod's like, hey, I missed my invite to the Christmas party. You know what, Rod? As far as I'm concerned, you are an honorary LMG staff
Okay,
member.
he's gonna fly up here. You know.
Yeah, if you and Bob want to attend,
that would be awesome.
confirmed. You are welcome to come.
Oh.
There will be certain things you won't be able to participate in
Can I bring
because
Wendell?
we've already organized some stuff. Man, Yvonne's gonna kill me if I totally throw like the venue like group size restrictions. I'd be down to have Wendell if Bob and Rod want to come. If Wendell wants to come,
I'm
as far as
messaging
I'm
Wendell right
concerned,
now.
you guys are invited.
Hey, can you fly out in 5 days?
You're honorary LMG employees. I'm not putting you on the group benefits plan, not putting you on the phone plan, but you can come to the Christmas party. So this is my gaming setup in first class here, which I think you're not supposed to call it anymore.
Wow. No, business class is different than first class.
Okay, this is business class then. Whatever.
Wow. Yeah. That's sick.
so-
Wait, is that a screen? Or is that just the flight stuff?
That's just the flight stuff.
Okay.
So basically I've got my you can't really see it, but I've got my laptop kind of here, and then I've got my tray as my mouse pad, and then I've got my GPU propped under my laptop because I decided to take the Flow X13. So that was my daily driver before I went with the framework, and I wanted to game. So I was like, no, I'm just taking the Flow X13. That
Okay.
thing is such a unit.
Yeah.
I love that laptop. It's the battery life was amazing. It was a little bit.
There's a note about it in here.
There's a note about it.
Stock storage performance kind of blows.
Yeah, the stock storage performance though kind of sucks. Everything else about it, great. I played so much Anno 1800 on the flight, man.
You're still into that, hey?
Yeah, if you're like,
It's not turn-based, right? It's just real
no,
time?
it's real time.
Okay.
If you're trying to manage your sleep, so you're like, I need to stay up for 5 hours. I
Right.
need something where I can keep my attention focused on this for 5 hours so that I can get to the next spot when it's okay for me to take a nap. Like that's one of my big things when I travel is sleep management.
Right.
Not getting enough sleep, but managing that sleep. So I was able to land in Tel Aviv, go to bed, wake up in the morning having had 7 hours of sleep. Boom, transitioned. I was able to work like 3 days there. Then I fly back. I arrived last night.
Not work, business meetings.
Yeah. Business meetings are work. So then I arrived back. I got home at like 5 p.m. yesterday. I'm here. I'm functional.
Yeah, you're totally fine, actually. I didn't even think about that.
I was 10 hours off.
James was expecting you to be mangled.
No, I actually managed it on the way back. So I did 2 3-hour naps.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
that's-
like polyphasic sleeping is pretty cool.
So
don't
Anno
have to do 8
Anno
hours.
1800 was how I was able to kind of go, okay, I need to ride through like 4 more hours
You
here.
got to get to your second wind.
So I'd be
third
like,
wind.
okay, I'm gonna build out this island, and then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So yeah, no, it was great. But that's why I took the Flow X13.
Is it the same save?
Yeah.
How long have you been on that save for?
Oh man, I have 500 hours in the game,
Okay.
and I think
that's a
save
substantial amount.
that save is probably like 100 plus 150 of them.
Wow. I'm kind of amazed that you could put that much time into a game. But you were always saying, "Oh, I was up till 2:30 last night playing Anno." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense now."
There was a little while where
you were getting into work like an hour late because you were.
I had a bit of a
was
self-control
kinda tired.
problem for a bit with Anno.
It's like my mom, my stepdad with Angry Birds
Yeah, I'm good now. I'm actually good now.
went to rehab.
I'm good now. But it only uses a 2240 M.2. And it's an amazing machine. It's got like 65 watt hour battery,
2280.
8 core. It's got a 1650, so I didn't even need my external GPU. Sometimes the external GPU would trip the breaker on the plane on all but the first plane. So the first plane managed it, and then the other two that had the same setup, I wasn't able
You
to
brought
do it.
an eGPU?
Well, that's what's so great about the Flow X13 is it has a PCIe Gen 3x8 connection.
sick.
So it's not Thunderbolt. So you're actually getting full performance out of your external 3080 with a 5900 HS or whatever.
So if you brought like a 3070, you probably would have been better.
Might have been fine, actually. Yeah, but Asus sent me the top spec one.
That is like, this is the most Linus thing I think I've heard today.
So anyway, they packed a lot into this machine.
Right.
But one of the things they didn't pack in was a full-sized M.2. So what that means is that the one you're stuck with is one that doesn't have a DRAM cache. So what I was kind of thinking would be cool is if I could find a way to put like an M.2 extension
Or like a ribbon cable or something.
or a ribbon,
Yeah.
and if I could just find somewhere else in the machine that I can kind of like stash an M.2 and see if I could get away with it. So what I wanted to do on the shopping stream today was look into that and see if there's like an M.2.
That was the longest intro to a product.
Well, all right. Yes, that's fair. That's fair. I'll own that.
that was like 15 minutes. What?
This is like the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, guys, I am. Is AliExpress just like down?
No.
Come on.
I don't think they do Black Friday stuff, do they?
No, I don't think so.
It's like 11/11 is when they do it.
Yeah, they've got their own Black Friday. So
Oh no, it says
my
Black
God.
Friday Fest at the top.
Does it really?
AliExpress is so all over the place. I don't even think it's worth looking at.
No.
Oh,
well,
but you mean for this specific thing?
yeah.
Okay, got you.
For an M.2 ribbon cable, I think that's probably the play. Oh wow, there's ballet shoes, polka dot, whatever this is. Oh god, M.2 ribbon. How about cable? Why don't we add cable? See if that helps. Oh boy. Okay, this is some definitely. Okay, this is kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but now you're gonna have to fit that and
Yeah, I don't want a PCB though. Like I don't want
right,
to.
you just need the end bit.
I don't want to mount it.
Could
yeah.
we cut that PCB off? Maybe, or is there stuff on it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because
Because
if it's literally like just for grounding, we could just run a little wire.
yeah, it might be. This cable's really short. Though. Oh, okay. There's different versions. So there's all kinds of different sizes of them. I'd have to pop open the bottom, and have a look and see if there's anywhere that I could kind of stuff it in. Because I mean, presumably, if ASUS's engineers didn't do it, there's
Probably a reason.
a reason for it.
Yeah.
To be clear, I'm not saying it's a perfect laptop. I do really love it. But my main issue with it is I think they've got some kind of problem with their anti-reflective coating. I know they have one, and it's a color-accurate display, which we talked about in our review. But what I noticed while I was using it on the go was that when you're not close to it, there's kind of a reduction in sharpness. And it's not that my eyes are just going. Like, I can see this one just fine. I can
Right.
see the display on my framework just fine.
You mean when you're off axis or
No,
just
when
you're
you
far
just-
away?
When you just move farther away. So it almost feels like it's something you couldn't capture by doing like a color reading on it or by looking at it
Right.
closely. But it feels like the farther away you go, the more that their anti-glare coating
It's
like scatters the
dispersing
light a little
Yeah,
bit.
interesting.
So I need to have a look at it. I actually emailed someone from ASUS that I know. I was like, hey, why is the display on this like not sharp? And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on, somebody in the chat just said, "How long can an M.2 ribbon cable work?" Maybe that's a video. We
Yeah.
did PCIe riser.
We did
It's
that
basically
already,
the same
kind
thing.
of. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
much the same thing. You need to check these out. You can set your sleep rhythm, and it's scientifically proven to change your sleep schedule, resetting your body clock. Retimer.com. I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't need it
Sounds
because
like you've got it figured out.
I am the jet lag.
Wait, retimer.com?
I am the king.
Your
yeah.
connection is not private.
Re-timer.
Oh,
Re-timer.com. Light therapy glasses.
Oh, geez.
Change your sleep patterns to.
Oh my gosh! Look at what they look like.
I know, right?
Oh no!
Soft and comfortable nose
Why?
piece. 2 brightness intensities.
Did they
optimal
have to
blue
look
green
like that?
Wavelength. I mean, I guess so. I'm now on day 6 of using the glasses. What a
You
difference!
can wear them over spectacles.
Wow, Sochi Olympic aerial ski champion. Dang. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. If you're not already the king of jet lag, which I happen to be. So, yeah, neat.
What's it like getting to travel again? It kind of sounds like you had fun on this trip.
I had a lot of fun on this trip. By the way, the purpose of my trip is still a secret,
Okay.
just so you know.
Okay.
So I had a lot of fun on this trip, and that was why I went.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm jealous.
what I decided is that I will travel,
Okay.
but I will only travel if I want to travel. So I'm not going to travel for money anymore.
Right.
And in fact, I did something unprecedented on this trip.
Okay.
One of the videos, so there were supposed to be 2 videos. One of which was supposed to be that I should feel lucky enough to have the opportunity to make this video.
Okay.
And it was not sponsored.
Right.
And the second one was supposed to be sponsored.
Okay.
So I made a call that I have never made. I took a sponsor check that had already been basically agreed to.
Right.
And I ripped it up. Because when I went into the
Why?
situation of the second video, what I realized was that the opportunity that I had was every bit as huge as the first one.
Right.
So the video opens with me basically saying I would have paid this sponsor
To come here.
to do this.
Wow.
Not only that, but I basically said, look, I need to do 3 videos here.
Didn't you do 4?
I did 4 total. 1 for the first thing.
Okay.
And then the second thing, which was supposed to be 1 sponsored video, now has 3 non-sponsored videos.
Wow.
Because it was just such an unbelievable opportunity.
Did they
and
just give you like
I didn't.
access?
So that's the thing. I didn't want that restricted.
Yeah, I get
And I felt like if I allowed it to be sponsored, if after I walked through the door, I went, look, I don't think this can be sponsored because I need to be able to just say anything I want.
Mm-hmm.
And
They were cool with that?
And they basically, they agreed to that trade-off.
Wow.
And I said, look, if you guys come back and you start sort of pushing back on me, that offer's off the table. But as long as I am able to do my thing,
You have creative
Here?
control. Yep.
I don't want your money because this is really important. So
How much access did you get? Because I know what you're talking about. They don't.
the place I went, as far as I can tell, nobody without a company badge has ever set foot, let alone with a camera.
Wow. How much did you get to film though?
Everything.
I'm excited to see this. You know, I've worked here for so long that like a lot of the time I don't watch videos. I mean, I have to watch my own videos, but I don't watch a lot of our other videos just because I'm, in them or I hear about them or
Yeah.
I get the really inside scoop because I'm just talking to
Yeah,
somebody
or he'll
about
get the 30-second version, like literally just chatting
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
or
yeah,
that.
hey, how's that thing? I'll be like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty good.
But this sounds very cool. I'm very excited. I will watch this for sure.
This will change your appreciation for information technology.
Okay.
It will change it. It will change your outlook.
All right.
I promise. Nganser on Floatplane Chat says, hey, Linus, I ordered my Fold 3 a few days ago. Have you been liking it so far? I really like it. My 2 main bits of feedback that I didn't talk about in the original video are that I ended up using the front display a lot more than I expected
On the Fold.
on the Fold.
Wait,
Yep.
you didn't do a video, right?
I did just like
An
at the
unboxing.
launch.
Right.
But I went into, by accident,
Should you do a long-term review?
I was thinking about it because I do have more to say.
I haven't heard, I haven't seen like proper. I've used this. I switched to this very different style of product.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Yeah, I
I'm
could do it.
curious to hear.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Fine. I'll commit to it now. Yeah, I'll do it. But the main things that have changed now that I'm really daily driving it, because the previous ones I bailed on daily driving them because stories was a feature I was using really extensively on YouTube and it wasn't supported. So Shorts is on here now. Stories still isn't, which is infuriating. Shorts is on here now, and that's something that I will be using a lot in the next little while. I haven't really used Stories, and then I'm just rolling an iPhone just in my backpack anyway.
You always had like 3 phones anyways.
So I'm embracing that now. So I'm daily driving this, and so this is the first time I've ever actually really used one long term because I've been using this ever since
This is
launch.
like a WAN show now. We're not even talking about anything to do with Black
Yeah,
Friday.
two WAN shows today. Double WAN show, ladies and gentlemen.
jeez.
And the WAN show starts in half an hour.
We're going to cut this video and then it's just going to be like 20-minute
So
break.
we've got WAN show 1 with Linus and Jake and WAN show 2 with Linus and Luke.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've used the front screen way more than I thought because it's
Yeah.
really hard
I
to
see
type.
you use it all the time.
It's hard to type on it folded out because SwiftKey's prediction is so much better for me now that it's been trained for like 8 years than anything else.
I wonder how much data they know about you.
Everything. And there's no split SwiftKey. or like their split one is crap or something. I
Right.
can't remember, but
Yeah.
it's like unusable. What's that? What's it called? Isometric or whatever
I
the
have no idea.
what's it called when the keyboard is not offset? When the lines through the rows are straight.
Oh,
Someone will tell us in chat.
Okay, well, I'll watch the chat and I'll let you
Yeah. So that I think it's like that or something. So it
know.
drives
Everyone
me
in
crazy.
the chat is very excited about this trip. And
Oh.
you are not very good at not disclosing.
Well,
things.
I'm
You didn't disclose anything, but I mean, like being secretive.
well. That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, that's true.
I know what happened,
People are intelligent.
and it was not my fault.
Yeah.
Ortholinear. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think it's ortholinear or something, and I can't use it. I hate it. So anyway, I end up typing a lot on the front screen, which means I end up using the front screen way more than I expected.
What's the ratio or percentage?
I'd say 85%.
85?
85 to 90%.
Because you mostly use the big boy mode for like when you have to look at something or watching YouTube.
And I type a lot.
Yeah.
Like I type a ton. And the battery life is not good enough. I'm back to
Really?
using my battery bank pretty regularly.
Wow.
Well, part of that is that I set it to 85% max charge because I intend to use this for a very long time.
What, you're thinking there's not going to be a next gen?
And I want to no, it's not that, but it's that I want to like I want to see what happens if I like
I think batteries have gotten better than you think they have.
I don't know, man.
85%, like
It'd be nice if it was adjustable, Sam. Like
I
I'd
don't know
set
where
it
my
to
phone is. Here.
I'd set it to 90 or 95 to try to get through the
I
day.
pretty easily get a full day out of this for sure. And I use it a lot.
So I get it. Remember, this has a smaller battery than that though,
That's true.
because it's so thin,
Yeah, you're right.
right? So even though it
How
has
big is the
two
battery?
batteries in it, I forget the exact
It's a Fold
capacity.
2, right?
But whenever you're like watching shows on it or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a
of
big screen. That's a lot of pixels to power.
4,500 milliamp.
Yeah, so that's it for this giant screen. So the battery life has not been amazing, and I've used the front screen a lot more than I thought, but I'm still sticking with it, even though sometimes I do miss a candy bar phone. Because in those moments when you're like, I want to read, I want to sit and read, like you open up your Kindle. I never touch my Kindle anymore.
I didn't know you had a Kindle.
Yeah, I bought one like 7 years ago or something.
Have you ever talked about the fact that you own a Kindle?
I reviewed it.
Really?
I bought it and reviewed it.
I had
Because I was like, I want a Kindle.
Linus Kindle.
Yeah. What year? What year is that review from?
7 years ago, Kindle Paperwhite 2013. Wow, that thing has got some bezels. Can you
Yeah, I'm on you. There you go.
look at those bezels? Oh my god! Actually, that Fire Tab from 3 years ago is not much better.
You know what? Amazon, to their credit, has done a really great job. That Kindle still works like the day I got it,
Yeah,
which is to say, dog crap slow. But they haven't done anything to like brick it on me.
yeah, or like make it so you can't use it.
Like force me to update.
Yeah.
I finally treated myself to a new one very recently, so maybe I'll use it. It's actually mostly for my kids because like my daughters don't have phones and they certainly don't have a Fold.
Right.
But it's great for reading, or if I'm like, wow, I'll flip through my
I
feed.
can't wait for 2 years from now when I walk into your house and your daughter's walking around with your old Fold,
I know, right?
and I'm gonna be like, "What do you mean no Fold?"
What's the deal with that? So what I'll do is I'll flip through my like Google News feed here, and then if it's something that I'm not that into, I'll look at it here and then I'll go back.
Yeah.
And then if I'm like,
Do you look through Google Newsfeed?
yeah, I do. Mine's like super tailored now that
Wow.
I've used it so much.
You just sold yourself to all of the devils.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to read this. Okay, I'll whip it open, and it's like, oh wow, this is so much of a better reading experience.
Yeah, that looks pretty great.
So
Oh, you're gonna make me buy a Fold.
particularly anything multimedia heavy, those 10%.
Can I hold it for a
It
second?
really is like 10%.
Oh, it's hefty.
It's hefty.
This feels like, okay, so I tried the 13 Pro Max because I was kind of thinking I might, make a deal with the devil again for a little bit.
Go back to Apple.
Yeah, not very. Anyways, it's too heavy. The 13 Pro Max is too heavy.
It's really heavy.
I think A Prime returned his because he didn't like it. Yeah, no.
I'm
This is heavy, but it feels more balanced than the Pro Max. The Pro Max is very much like, oh my gosh, the top is so heavy.
So even for my anytime I want to record video, I'll use the iPhone.
This
Or
is not the Max.
anytime I want to use the the stories feature on YouTube, that's the iPhone I use. It's the 12 Pro because
Right, this is a 12.
I've tried the Pro Max and I was just like, this is ridiculous.
The 12s I think are okay, but the 13 is worse.
Is it worse?
And I think it's only like a 50-gram difference between my Note 20 Ultra and the Pro Max or
50
something.
grams on a phone
Is a lot.
is a lot.
Oh wait, I want to put that in my pocket. I want to feel what it's
Yeah,
like.
it's a ton. Miguel asks, how do you manage your kids' screen time? Family Link is excellent.
Jeez. Oh,
So we only have one TV in the house, and it's right in our living room.
For
so
now.
we just keep an eye on that.
for now.
That's true.
There's going to be like 8 TVs in your new house. That might be a problem.
My kids have a computer in their room, but they know better than to turn it on unless they have permission. And my kids are actually just really good. So the way we manage it is we just tell them
Good
they're allowed to play games, or they're allowed to watch movies, or that they're not allowed. That's kind of that simple. And then the phone is the one that is hard to keep an eye on, but Google has their Family Link app that allows me to set time windows that it's allowed to be used, apps that it's allowed to use, and daily overall time limits that it can be used
That
for.
sounds pretty sweet.
And then YouTube, they finally fixed the issue where, man, it was so stupid. So if you admitted that it was a kid's account,
Right.
it would basically go like, oh, you can only use YouTube Kids up until you're like 13.
Right. Can you override it now?
You can't. So now you're allowed to say, yes, I am their parent, and I think it's okay for them to be able to watch my videos.
It's like that Twitter thing. If you made your account before you were 13 and lied about your age and then change it after the fact, they just close your Twitter account.
Yeah.
I had to wait like 3 weeks to get my Twitter account back. I was like, oh, I should fix that. No, I wasn't born in 91. Like,
So frustrating. So I set them all up properly, which was really inconvenient because when they disabled or discontinued Google Play Music and it became YouTube Music, all
Right.
of a sudden my son couldn't listen to music.
oh no. Okay, well, you probably just shouldn't use that
So
anyway.
stupid.
Just switch to something better
I
already.
do need to switch. I know I need to switch.
Now,
A Prime wanted to say, just to interject
Okay.
here, he returned it because it was too expensive, not that well integrated, and was uncomfortable to hold.
okay.
Yeah, it's super boxy.
Part of it was because it was uncomfortable because it was heavy, right? Yeah, okay.
All right, hold on a second. Okay, so I did find some PCI Express things. back to
we are going to try this again.
back to shopping. Most of them
strippers.
look
I'm
too
gonna find-
bulky.
I'm going to find you some wire strippers.
Oh, I do need a nice pair of wire strippers.
Yeah, can anybody like recommend? I honestly have never bought a nice pair of wire strippers. I probably should.
Like
Well-
Klein Tools is supposed to be really good, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm just going to look on KMS.
KMS.
Back to the deals.
all right. Wire strippers.
I mean,
like you saw my wire strippers, right?
yeah, they're crap.
Yeah,
I like
they're the worst.
Nipex. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Nipex. It's got to be Nipex. They make really nice stuff. I have some really nice
Okay.
wires from them, and they have a wire stripper. It
So
looks pretty nice.
I don't mind that style of wire strippers. I'll try and find like the kind that I have here.
Oh, those ones are the worst, man. What do you mean?
I don't know.
They're
I don't
so
mind them.
chunky. You need to get one here. You want to
Here,
show my
I'm
screen?
I'm showing you
Like,
screen.
I'm just looking at KMS. KMS is a Vancouver retailer for tools. They're kind of like Princess Auto-y, but
People are like, what gauge?
or not Princess Auto.
I'm not gonna buy wire strippers for a specific gauge, y'all. I don't use them often enough
everybody's
for that.
saying Kleiner Nipex. Cool.
Okay,
I think you should go with these.
so just go with which ones?
Well, there's a bunch of different sizes.
Well,
Do you really want like a one? There's never a one size fits all. Except
I
this.
want a one size fits all. Okay, here's something.
What about like 2 sizes to fit most?
No.
Okay, if you just want one size, then you have to get auto adjusting ones, and those all suck.
What do you mean by auto adjusting? I wish I could find like the one that I have because it's not auto adjusting. It just has all the different like holes in it.
Right. Okay. So this one is 10 to 20 AWG.
10 to 20.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, that I wouldn't. Or wait. Oh,
10 to
hold
20?
on. Yeah, 10. No, I'd
10
want it to
10?
go a little bigger than 10, I would think.
I mean, 10's pretty big. Like big speaker wire is like 12.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
What are you gonna strip? That's once you get past like 4 gauge, just do it with a knife.
So most of what I would strip would be like if I
Except
I need
for my
to
clothes.
I need to fix
Okay, all right.
so I still need to fix that souped up Power Wheels.
Right.
There's like some problem with it. I wired it up wrong at some point. I connected the battery wrong because I got this BMS that had no documentation.
Oh no.
And so I accidentally hooked the positive up to the negative.
Did you leave it for a while?
No, I plugged it in, and that
it's
was
game
enough.
over.
That hooped. The battery's
Fuses,
fine.
They're important.
Yeah, the battery's fine, but I absolutely hooped my like kit for the Power Wheels thing, and East Coast Power Up said, no problem, I'll fix it for you, even though you're an idiot. Hey, shout out East Coast Power Ups. But I need to do some diagnostics on it in order for them to know exactly which part failed, and it's been like a year, and I haven't gotten around to it. And so those are the kinds of projects that I use wire strippers for, just like home electronic
so like
stuff.
10 to 20 is probably fine. These are Nipex self-adjusting.
Here, let me go back to your screen here.
Like these are probably pretty good.
That
Usually,
looks so. I don't want self-adjusting. I just want
Okay.
the holes.
Yeah. Okay. So then just buy these ones.
But
They
okay,
have holes. 10 to 20.
who makes this one?
Nipex.
Okay,
But there's a Klein version too. It's just from KMS.
fine.
Okay, I'm just
Okay,
gonna
just
put
throw the link in there.
It's
Throw link
on
in
the
there.
flyer sale right now. You might as well just buy it.
Oh no, someone's linking me to something called the Strip Master.
Should we maybe not switch?
The Strip Master. Wow, that thing is bulky.
Whoa. It's not as
Um,
bulky as the self-adjusting one.
this is kind of similar to the one that I have, except it has a bunch of stuff like in between here as well.
That looks like a piece of garbage.
Whatever.
Is it $9? What were you just saying about buying quality
Look,
things?
look. I'm getting the quality thing. You already
Okay.
put the link in. It's
Okay.
settled. It's settled. It's done. It's out. How's this one automatic? This is not automatic. I don't even know what
Why
that
are you
even
still
means.
looking at
All
it
right,
even?
fine. I'm not looking at it. I'm
The
not looking at
automatic
it.
ones are the jams.
Oh, hold
No,
on,
they're
hold on.
not.
Myco55 says, wait, what? What is this? Oh no, this is too complicated for me. Nope. I don't
Okay,
want this
apparently
one.
this is the most baller one you can buy. The Nipex Precistrip 16 automatic insulation stripper. Look at how fancy it looks.
I don't need anything that fancy. I just want something basic. I'm gonna
Wow,
use
look
it
at
like
those teeth. Dang.
I'm gonna use it once a quarter, Jake.
Yeah. This does 6 to 28. That's a pretty wide range.
That's a really wide range. Okay, here's something that I've been wondering.
Okay.
What is the best way to do, like when you've got like two wires,
Okay.
what's the best way to strip those?
What do you mean?
I guess you just have
Oh, you
to
break
peel
apart the
them
two
and
wires,
then
yeah.
do them?
Unless ones that, like you're talking about the ones that are kind of molded and you
Yeah.
can peel them apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just peel them apart.
Okay, so there's
Because
no...
you have to have the wires separate to.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's any way to just strip them and then... Because what about the ones that have an overmold around the outside?
What do you
Like
mean?
speaker wire. Like when you've got
Well,
like
you just take the outside insulation off.
just take it off. I mean,
Well,
I've
you-
had trouble with it before. Like
well,
the
we
ones...
have an insulation cutter here, but you have to be careful with them. I don't. The auto adjusting ones,
Yeah.
those like kind of crap big ones, usually can pull off the outside insulation. But what you're supposed to do, there's like a little thread inside. You're supposed to start it and then you pull the thread back to cut the outside insulation off. That's what the thread's there for.
Okay, because our speaker wire, I don't think had the thread when we
Yeah,
were...
It did.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, maybe I just wasn't paying
I
attention.
think I was cutting it out. It definitely did.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, well, there you go.
You've got a wire stripper. His name is Jake.
Yeah, exactly. No, Jake's too expensive to just sit around and strip wires at this point. Maybe when we first hired him, when he was like a part-timer in high school.
Yeah. Oh man.
Nowadays, I can't afford to have Jake just sit around
Stripping wires.
stripping wires. Mickers, yes, there's still WAN show later.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh man.
all
How long
right.
have we been streaming for?
uh,
Over 2 hours.
yeah, maybe we should call it at some point here, and
I'm
then
gonna
we'll
put these persist strip or whatever
Sure.
in here.
throw them in
because-
there. I'll go. I'll decide. I'm
Yeah.
probably just gonna get the cheap
Yeah,
one.
that's
though.
fine.
Okay, we didn't end up doing a ton of shopping. I had wanted to like figure out a universal remote option instead of Harmony.
Well, I sent you that one.
I know, but wasn't it like a Kickstarter or something?
Yeah,
Like-
but they had already launched a previous product. It was like a V2.
Okay.
And what other options are there? Like
Nothing.
You could do Control 4, but then you're redoing your entire house.
Oh,
so-
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
100% not
Yeah.
doing that. And I'm willing to bet, like, for some of my weird exotic stuff,
Yeah.
they probably wouldn't even be a good option.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I
You'd
don't
be
know.
surprised.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Anyways,
So I guess I'll just go for that, because even if I wanted to stick with Harmony, which I do, honestly, it is already perfect for my needs.
right.
It's not even an option anymore, because I'm going to have like 3 TV areas.
I'm an expensive stripper.
an expensive stripper.
I just realized.
Confirmed.
You can't afford me.
Okay, hold on a second. Now, Tim000X3 wants to know which one's the Harmony Kickstarter thing.
Oh, do you?
I don't remember. I know you sent it to me, but
I don't remember either. I'm
is
just gonna look. Kickstarter Universal.
it Soft Baton?
Remote.
Does that sound right?
Man, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
I'm not sure.
2021. This looks like it.
Apparently their page isn't even like encrypted.
Really?
Yeah.
This looks like it.
HTTPS. I think this might be it.
Pretty sure it is.
Guys, this is not an endorsement
Yeah, we have no idea.
at all.
I just
I've
heard
not
that the
tried it.
original was pretty good, and apparently, there was like some issue with it or some reason it wasn't that great, and apparently they fixed that in the V2.
Got it.
But I mean, there's lots of videos of people using the original one.
Okay. Yeah,
60
so
day battery life.
I do think this is the one.
Should we just buy one and try it?
I guess so.
Okay, I'm gonna send myself an email.
Okay, apparently it's coming to Amazon in January. So if we reach out now, I bet they have some early units
Cool.
for media or whatever. So maybe we'll be able to get our hands on it a little earlier. Yeah, let's try it. X1 is launching January 2022. Yeah, we'll try it out. Apparently Snap-on has a wire stripper. I wouldn't call myself a Snap-on fanboy, but I did really like my screwdriver.
They make good stuff. I'm getting a Snap-on torque wrench. It was like $750.
Oof.
It's really fancy though. It goes like beep. You know?
Yeah, this really just doesn't look that special. I'm sorry.
I can't see it.
I think I'm gonna just not.
It's probably like very durable.
Yeah, it probably is, but I think I'll pass. I think the one you showed me looked pretty good. I'm just gonna go with that. Fanboy NZ says I have the V1. It was slow.
Wait,
Dominic,
the original one or
apparently.
the V1? Yeah.
Dominic says, is Harmony software still horrible? Well, it's never going to get any better because they EOL'd it. But honestly, I was fine with it.
Is there a date for like
They
it not working
They've
anymore?
said they're just going to keep it working forever, but I call BS. And there's also certain things that won't, because like you can't set it to control like with the old Microsoft media controller, like receiver hub.
Right.
You can't set it to power the machine off. It can like turn it on,
Well,
but
we
not
got
off.
that little like IR USB thing.
That's not the issue. It was that the Logitech software would refuse to pass through that command
Right.
unless you contact
But
support
This didn't use Logitech software
and
though.
they add it for you.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, no, it was, trust me.
I can understand why they're killing it. Like everything is moving towards HDMI like CEC control. Like it makes sense. Things are way more integrated now than they ever have been in the past, and it's way easier. Personally, I have my Shield, I have my TV. That's pretty much it. Receiver in the middle, and I don't even think about needing it. I can understand for you. The thing is, the one thing I would want to easily switch in is a Nintendo Switch, and you just can't.
And Nintendo is like,
IR? What's that?
so frustrating. Like, how much would it cost Nintendo?
Nothing.
And the new OLED one, still no.
Yeah.
Still no. It's like, oh man,
Yeah,
they just imagine living right on this island.
The Nintendo Island.
The
It sounds like a
Nintendo
pretty great
Island.
place to be.
Yeah, the Nintendo land, okay? Where just things everyone else absolutely takes for granted as basic functionality.
Somebody sent another fancy remote.
Oh, really?
It apparently is like perfectly integrated with Home Assistant. Are you showing my thing?
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. It's okay.
I can't see
We
it
made
though.
that email just for it.
Chase.
Chase. This is also not an endorsement. Somebody
Yeah.
just put this in chat.
Not an endorsement. Okay.
Looks pretty nice.
Remote 2 coming in 2022 as
Ooh.
well. It looks fancy, but at the end of the day,
Does it work?
It's not about if it's fancy. It's about what is the
Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and
compatibility.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
With an
I
open
don't know.
API. Ooh, we get Floatplane to make some custom crap for your TV.
Yeah, as long as Floatplane can just fix all my personal stuff for me, then I guess it doesn't really matter.
Wow, it does look very nice though.
It really does.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's the
Floatplane,
harmony doesn't look good.
speaking of Floatplane, we got a very interesting applicant for the lab project
Okay.
for Floatplane for like the software side of it.
Okay.
I gotta say, I was hoping for some people with like legit industry experience.
Okay.
Is
Is it somebody people know? Is that why you're
No.
bringing it? Okay.
My hopes are looking pretty maybe promising. So we're gonna continue the conversation, and I'm pretty excited.
Why
I'm
are you
excited
saying,
about the
why are you
future.
talking about it like this?
Just because I'm excited. Just I
Okay,
was thinking
okay.
about Floatplane, and I was
Gotcha.
like, oh
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
that's-
All
yep.
right. Wow.
So I'm pretty jazzed. Chat just was talking about something with me. Okay. Miguel asks, what's your opinion on cats going outside? Do you let yours go out? I think it works for some people, but we've lost 2 cats going outside now.
It really depends where you live.
And even in our neighborhood, which is like fine.
No, but I mean, like, if you lived somewhere where you have like 3 acres, then go ham, right? My cat, like, as a kid, we always had outdoor cats, and our cat would follow me to school and then go home, and it was totally fine. We never had a problem with that, except later on, like when I was in my early teens, we had a very expensive cat. We like fostered a film cat.
Yeah.
And then after she was no longer being used in like, it was like you get the cat for free and you just lives
Right.
with you, and they just take him for movies every once in a while. Okay, like it's, I don't know.
Got it.
It was like a $10,000 cat. I don't know why it's so expensive, but she was a sweetheart, and we let her go outside. We weren't supposed to, but this was after she had been decommissioned. I don't know, like when she was like 3 years old or whatever.
Okay.
She got stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was super weird. The SPCA, which is like our local like animal protection, whatever, they were like, "Oh, we found your cat, but it got run over." And then they refused to let us come see or take any photos or anything. So it was super sus. Like,
Huh.
anyways, so I have had a bad experience now. My current cat is indoor cat because I live like in a
Yeah.
town. In a
There's
townhouse.
also the issue with cats like decimating local wildlife.
Yeah.
So that's a big problem.
Our
I
cat
mean,
killed a raccoon one time, a baby raccoon.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
She needed surgery after, but yeah.
F raccoons. So there's that, but but like birds and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's a big problem.
Same
So
cat would bring us a bird like
at
once a week.
the very least, if you're ever going to let your cat out, you should make sure that there's some kind of noisemaker on it. It's not a perfect solution either, though. Don't kid yourself. Cats are, I like to refer to them as lightning in a bottle. And that's what I love about them,
Demons.
is they are only not terrifying
If you take the cork
because
off.
they're small.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they were bigger than
Yeah,
us,
you mean like tigers?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I love so much about them.
I'm following a bunch of like big cat, not bad big cat reserves, but like rescue whatever for like big cats and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have like regular domestic cats and like some cool hybrid cats. And man, big cats are just like little cats when you get to know them.
Yep.
Like tigers and stuff.
Until they kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they're hungry.
Yep.
But I feel like your house cat would probably do the same thing if it had to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we Linus hates trash pandas, confirmed. Yes. Yeah, I got no love for raccoons. No love. All right. Well, WAN show is supposed to start in about 7 minutes, which means that we should probably sign off. Hey, thanks for dropping in on our Black Friday shopping stream. We managed to find cheap AA batteries at IKEA. That was pretty cool.
Another big battery.
We determined that I do not need controller chargers because we're going to 3D print some stands. We managed to determine I do not need a wall mount for my water blasters when they're charging because we're
Not
going to 3D
guns.
print something. We're going to get the 1,000 watt-hour Jackery for my dad for his sleep apnea machine.
We need to buy that tonight.
Yeah, we should get on that.
Are you going to deal with this?
Yeah, I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I'll deal with it. Then a couple solar panels. We managed to find... we never actually found any Lego deals. Now that I think
They're
about it.
like it seems like everything on Amazon that is Lego is like 20% off.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just go
browse tonight.
go
I'm
find a
probably
couple
gonna buy the
things.
Porsche.
Are you really?
I was gonna buy it before. My concern is that it's like too many pieces because I have a bunch of the little like Lego car things. Like I have I think
Right.
it's an F40, might be an F50 Ferrari. I have a little Porsche. Like I have a bunch of them, but those are like 150 pieces.
The Spring Lantern Festival looks super cute. My daughter would love this.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That
awesome.
looks like a lot of pieces.
It's not that bad. This
700?
1700.
1700. Yeah, the Porsche is like 1600, but that's still like a lot. That's like you sit there for a day.
My 7-year-old can do it. Therefore, you can do it.
Okay.
So maybe I'll get the Lantern Festival or something. We got that Anchor USB charger. Got some wire strippers. Hey, that's not that bad. You know what? I'll talk about it on WAN show.
What?
I've got something in my bag.
What?
I'll show it to you in between.
What?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. I'm gonna save it for the WAN show.
LTTstore.com.
Yeah, lttstore.com. Go check them out.
Should we go over the sponsors again one more time?
Yeah, we definitely should. Sponsored by Secret Labs. Go check them out. secretlabchairs.ca. They've got some.
Is it really .ca? Secretlabchairs.ca.
Yeah, is it .ca?
Oh, it is, yeah.
Really? Okay,
They have
apparently it
both.
is. And Origin PC also has a promo on 12th Gen Alder Lake processor systems. So you're going to want to go check that out. We're going to have them both linked down below. Anything else that I need to talk
We have
about before
Amazon
we cut it?
links down below too.
No, I guess that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys very soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.